Okay. Okay. Take two. Take two. Take two. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh God, that was loud. Can you guys hear? No, you guys probably can't hear. Can you hear? Yeah, you can hear. You guys should be able to hear, right? Yeah, you can hear. Oh my God, it's so loud. No replay data exists. Creating replay data.
This program will be brought to you by the following sponsors.
Oh shit. Uh-huh. Yosuke! With the kunai! Hold on! Hold on! GA! 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 Oh, that's everybody's weapons! Yukiko's fan! Oh my god! She looks. Oh, he has a steel chair. Yo, Kanji's really about that action. Oh, she got the blick on her. She got the blick. Teddy has claws. Mitsuru's. She has the fencer. Yo, they look so grown. I just realized this is like years after. I guess. Why is her name spelled like that? Who the hell is that? Who are you? Baby! Oh my god! Where's Yukari? Who are you? Who is that? Oh! Junpei has the back! Oh my god, yo, Yukari looks amazing! Ken! Koromaru too! Elizabeth? Where's Margaret? Oh, I think I saw a little bit of Margaret. Oh my god.
Persona 4 Arena Ultimax.
Oh my god, that was amazing. Gotta be bricked up for me too, then got me flexing. You probably look like the teacher. It's Kanji. Oh my, I just realized, I forgot. They're older now. This takes place years later. Junpei looks so grown now. Ew. Yukari dressed like a Power Ranger? Yeah, that's what I thought. She's dressed like the pink one. Yo, Akihiko looks. Wait.
Is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Is it gonna play the second one? 3 years later? They're adults.
The strong
Oh, here we go.
while the weak disappear. Tonight, we will witness the hottest battles in all history.
Oh shit.
The goddess of victory is waiting to descend upon the ring. P1 fans, are you ready? Are you ready?
Time to let loose!
Teddy Reese! Oh my god! Okay, there's Yosuke.
The contestants in the previous P1 Grand Prix
Akihiko.
another tournament, right on the heels of the last one. These warriors
Naoto?
create another legend here at the
Ah. There's GA.
ring.
Oh wow, oh my god, yo, her thighs are crazy.
These are battles of honor,
Mitsuru.
battles of will.
Flaunt your stuff, go ahead. Yo, Kanji looks so badass. I love Kanji.
Some fight for glory.
Yo, Yukiko looks amazing in this.
Muscle, or will a battle of wits determine the outcome?
Oh my god. Aegis! Is that how you spell Aegis in Japanese, I guess? Teddy! That has to be because they use Kuma.
Tonight, who will win the title of champion? Who will be crowned with the winner's
Labris?
ring? Who's
Narukami, baby.
sound for generations? All that remains are the dreams of
Who's the redhead that was fighting Narukami in the second one?
plunges into its final chapter. The P1 climax is
Barely getting started!
Okay, this one.
Persona 4 Arena Ultimax.
That one wasn't as like hype, but it was still good. I liked it. All right. Let's do it. Oh my god. Okay. Episode P4 or P4 story mode? Which am I doing first? Oh, I can just battle?
Welcome to the Velvet Room. This place exists between dream and reality.
Lend me your strength.
Mine.
Picture in your head your own appearance as well as your alter ego, your persona.
two outs and the bases loaded. I'm up. All right, here goes.
Very well.
Who will win?
I'm sorry, but I gotta get my anger out real quick.
Let's begin. The hero is
I
here.
gotta get my anger out real quick. I hope this is on easy mode. Please be on easy mode. I've never played this game before. Oh yeah. Oh, how do I block? How do I block? How do I block? How do I block? Guys, that's not fair. I don't know how to play. Eat that. Oh wait, what the fuck? Okay. Okay, well no. Stop, bro. Yo. Yo, this no, he's hacking. That doesn't count. He's hacking. No. How do I block? How do I block? How do I jump? Let's go!
Calm down.
That's all I wanted. I just wanted to beat his ass real quick. You making revenge for you smack talk? Nah, I just wanted my revenge real quick. Alright, so what am I starting with? Do P4A. Okay, I'm doing P4A story mode. Okay, so experience the story of P4A. Alright, here we go. Okay, here we go. Hold on, let me no, wait, what? Whoa, what the fuck is this? Let me turn on do not disturb or whatever. Yeah, do not disturb. Okay. Ooh. Oh, there's different stories? The story is confusingly structured. You'll get why soon. Play the tutorial? Time to guide this man through and not waste hours. You can play different paths. Oh my god, this is fire. Okay, so which one do I start with? No, I didn't mean to do this. No. I pressed L1 by mistake. No. Okay. Choose whichever one I want? Okay. Yeah, I wanna go Narukami first. Here we go. Oh my god, story! Blue. The floor, the ceiling, the furnishings, everything is blue. It's quite unlike what I normally see throughout my day. Yo, can I make this go a little bit faster? And yet my heart is mysteriously calm. I recognize the slight rumbling as an engine and realize that I'm in a car. Yu is basic, Yosuke is legit one of the best ones, Chi is one, Yu goes, okay. Would you plan on possibly taking a look at that when you get the chance? Look at what? Taking a look at what? Oh, the live action version? I honestly don't care. If I'm being honest, I'm sorry. Right now I'm focused on playing the game. There's settings that let you change the speed of the text. Oh, how do I do that? Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, instant. No, fast. I'll just. All right, there we go. Or rather, someplace else I recognize.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Igor, the nose. The old man with the bizarre face sitting before me makes an expression that appears to be a smile. Sitting quietly next to the old man is a woman as beautiful and delicate as an ice sculpture.
It seems we have a guest with an intriguing destiny.
I'm confused. I can't be Narukami. He already met the nose.
My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance.
The Velvet Room. Igor. Even though I'm barely conscious, I remember that this is not the first time I've heard those names. Okay, there we go. There we go. I see. This is a dream. This happened in the past. I've been in this room before. If my memory is correct, what he says next
This
is...
place exists between dream
Oh
and
my
reality.
god, this is
Mind
so
and
fire.
matter. It is a room that only those who are bound by a contract
This
may
takes place in
enter.
between the original story and the golden epilogue. It's not Jordan. We're the anime character now. Bro, it's been 2 weeks since he left. I'm gonna dip yours nose in peanut butter and throw a dog at it. Nah, we're not the anime character, bro. We're still Jordan Uchiha. He's just wearing the Yu Narukami name. That's all it is.
It may be that such a fate awaits you in the near future.
Okay. The words I expect to hear fall from the old man's mouth. Surprised I still remember them. Another me, the one not in the dream, can't help but smile at
Now
that.
then, why don't you introduce
Yo, does he
yourself?
not remember me? I remember this too. When I said my name here, it forged a contract with them, and so I answer. Yu Narukami, Jordan Uchiha. P4A takes place during Golden Week, I think. When I open my eyes, the light is so blinding that I have to squint. For a moment, I can't figure out where I am, and I look around.
I was on my way back.
He gets voice acting? Oh, let's go. Never mind, this is Yu Narukami. I respect it. If he has voice acting, then he's Yu Narukami. Okay. Oh, this is the P4 music! Oh my god! Oh, I'm hard. I muttered to myself and look out the window. The sky is somewhat cloudy, unfortunately, but the scenery is as peaceful as always. It seems that I fell asleep on the train headed to the countryside where I spent the last year in Inaba. Oh my god! If I recall correctly, when I first came to that town, it was an afternoon just like this. I dozed off in the same way back then and was summoned to the Velvet Room. That was when Igor said that misfortunes would befall me, and just as he foretold, I was dragged into an outrageous murder mystery. That was no ordinary case. God damn, Narukami, did he take AP Lit and Lang, bro? What are these words? Misfortunes would befall me as he foretold? Like, what? He was not talking like this. The Midnight Channel, shadows and personas, the powers of the heart. I saw things that could scarcely be believed. Scarcely? But I made memories there that could never be replaced as well. We gained the powers of personas, and we suffered together. I stood with my friends on the investigation team against these misfortunes and fought alongside them. There's no way I could have overcome such ordeals without their help.
Wonder what everyone's been up to.
After solving the mystery, it was decided that I would leave Inaba since my parents would be returning from overseas around the same time. It's been about 2 months since I last saw them all, as they said goodbye to me at the train station. I decided to stay at the Dojima residence during Golden Week so that I could spend the holiday with my friends. Of course, my uncle was happy to hear this, and his only daughter, Nanako, should be glad to see me too.
Damn it! I still haven't picked up Yosuke's gift.
Well, it is something quite particular, I guess. Actually, I'd received a call from Teddy, one of my investigation team friends, this morning. The details of the conversation were a bit troublesome.
Hello? Is this Sensei?
Yes, it is! Visual novels, you learn new vocabulary. Narukami has max intelligence. He maxed out his stats. Suddenly, everybody Edgar Allan Poe in visual novels getting his PF a gift. How sweet. Getting Yosuke something. This is nice.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm really sorry to bring this up, but I forgot to tell you something very important. I have a special request for the souvenirs I'm sure you'll be bringing.
Watch him ask for like food or something. Teddy, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to tell people you want them to bring you souvenirs. I already have souvenirs for everyone, but oh well. Sure enough, Teddy was only asking for some snacks that aren't sold in Inaba, so it wasn't much trouble. Ah, but there was one problem.
One more thing. Can I ask you to pick up something for Yosuke too?
I was planning on bringing something for everyone anyway, but go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. Well, Yosuke's been down in the dumps after his mommy burned his favorite nurse.
His favorite nurse? What?
She was what I called scorching
Huh?
hot. Just kidding.
A nurse?
Yeah, nurse.
Come on, Sensei. You know what I'm talking about.
Teddy, I'm lost.
Nurse magazine,
Oh, the
with
magazine.
the chest examinations and the bare behinds.
The chest examination.
I see.
I missed this so much.
And you expect me to buy him a replacement?
Of course, silly. People coming to visit are supposed to bring
Yeah, but not
presents.
porno, Mags.
All right. Oh, I was planning to head back tomorrow, but since we're meeting up early, I decided to go back today. Can you pass that on to everyone?
Yeah.
Then the sexy nurses
Oh
will
my
be
God.
arriving even sooner.
Yosuke is just like us? Us? Us sounds like a lot of people, Cheesy.
It'll be like, Sensei, we have an emergency patient. Yosuke will be so happy. Okay then, we'll be waiting.
I love
for
Teddy
you.
so much. I've missed this so much. I'm a little worried now. I hope he isn't telling everybody something that would give them the wrong idea. But I should just call again once I get there. But in the end... Nurses, huh? I wasn't able to pick one up for him. How can I put it? I feel bad for Yosuke if I gave him that magazine and every time he opened it, his friend's face kept popping up in his head. And I have to think that Yosuke has his pride too. He doesn't need me buying him this stuff. Then again, this is Yosuke we're talking about. Sure, I'll understand if I explain my reasoning. Probably.
Now pulling into Yaso Inaba.
Ah.
This will be the last stop.
Yaso Inaba.
Oh,
End of the line already. It looks like I've been asleep for a lot longer than I thought. Just as that thought came to me, a certain worry crossed my mind. I had a dream of the Velvet Room. Does that mean I'm going to be dragged into another adventure? No, I shouldn't think such things. I'm overthinking it. Igor had said, I am delighted to make your acquaintance after all, so it's nothing but a dream. It's quite misleading since I've had dreams of being summoned into that room ever since. The train begins to slow and I take that as my cue to gather my belongings from the luggage rack above me. When the train comes to a complete stop and the doors open, even the smell of the wind evokes a sense of nostalgia. Haha. I think I'm getting a little too sentimental. I step out on the platform with a wry smile. Oh my god. Place a bookmark? Is this like saving, I guess? Alright, I'm guessing this is saving. This really is a visual novel. I like this. Yeah, confirm. Okay. Alright. Oh god. The music is taking me back! I'm staying in front of the train station, but this town is as quiet as it's always been. I realize that the sun is starting to set and the orange sky envelops the world.
What should I do?
Today is May 2nd. According to the calendar, the latter half of the holidays will begin tomorrow. I told Dojima-san that I was going to arrive today, but it seems he's been too busy with work to come get me. Ryotaru Dojima. He's my uncle. I stayed with him last year. He's a detective with the Inaba police, and he's raising his elementary school-aged daughter Nanako by himself. It seems that he was suddenly contacted by a detective from the Metropolitan Police Department regarding last year's case and will have to work late. What happened last year was very serious, so I guess it's not too surprising he's so busy. He shouldn't have worried about it. I recall how apologetic he sounded over the phone and couldn't help smiling. I told him that I knew the way over from the station, but a bag packed with necessities and souvenirs for everyone turns out to be quite a load. Nanako must be waiting for me alone at the house, so I want to get there as soon as possible too. To be honest, I don't know when the bus will come. Maybe I should just call for a taxi? Just as I'm thinking this. Huh?
Nanako?
Nanako?
Big bro!
Oh, Nanako! Oh, I want to hug her so much. So much. It is Nanako. There's no way I'd mistake her.
You came to meet me all on your own?
Why did she come to the station all by herself? I'm assuming she's not by herself. True, the Dojima residence is within walking distance, but it couldn't have been easy for her. Even though it's still light out right now, it will get dark soon, and the country roads are barely lit. What would she have done if I hadn't been here? I'm about to voice my concerns, but Nanako sounds slightly proud when she says,
Don't worry, Dad knows about it. He
"Oh,
gave
never
me
mind, she's
money
not
for the
alone."
bus.
She's alone. This bitch! What? Excuse me? One thing you don't like about this is that they describe characters we already know well. I'm assuming it's because, like, for people who are, like, this is their first Persona game. That's what I'm assuming for. It's for. So I get it. No.
He said he couldn't make it, so I came instead. Welcome back, big bro.
Oh.
I wanted to see you so much.
Nanako better than Squire, facts.
Thanks. I'm happy to see you again, too.
Yes. I see, she must have wanted to show me that she's grown up too. She is around that age after all. For a moment, I'm surprised that Dojima-san let her do this. But I can kind of imagine what kind of conversation took place. Nanako had always been a capable girl, but over the past year, her housekeeping skills have really improved greatly, and she's proven herself to be very reliable. She takes the lead in many things within the house, and even Dojima-san can't compete with her sometimes. I can easily imagine that scene in my mind. And it's true that I'm glad someone came to welcome me. I take Nanako's hand and we begin walking side by side.
Standing around here. What's in the fridge at home?
Oh.
Lots. Dad and I bought a ton of stuff since you were coming to visit.
Oh my god. If Nanako says so, then he really must have bought a lot. Dojima-san did say he'd pick up dinner for us, but if that's the case, maybe I should put together something to go with it. I asked Nanako what she wants to eat, and she looks back with a twinkle in her eyes.
Are you gonna cook dinner? Ooh,
Adachi is genuinely a good character in this game? I hope so, because I'm all for an Adachi redemption arc. Nanako and I make small talk while we walk through Inaba together for the first time in a little while. Being here like this makes me feel as if I've gone back in time to a year ago. Oh my god. After we get back to the Dojima home, I hurry and unpack my belongings before heading to the kitchen. Nanako helps me out as diligently as she had claimed earlier. The way she mixes the eggs seems more skillful than before. I see what you were talking about, Cowboy, with how much reading there is, but I'm not mad at it. I like this. You're such a good girl, Nanako.
This is the evening journal.
All right, I want the music to change though. Like I want to hear more Persona 4 themes.
On the domestic airline that was hijacked yesterday.
Whoa. TV in the living room echoes through the house. Thinking back on it, it was on quite often in this place. When I first came to Inaba, Nanako was practically being raised by the television. There had been this odd sense of distance between us around that time. She hadn't started calling me big bro, and we didn't cook together like we're doing now. It's the little things that bring back memories. Right as we're done making dinner, Dojima-san arrives with some deluxe sushi! Just warning you, completing everything for the P4A story would take a really long time. Okay, I'm here for the long run. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna take my time with this game. Nanako quickly gets up and rushes to the door. She seems so happy when her father comes home. Oh my god. Oh, I love them so much. Oh. Dojima-san apologized about the sudden increase in his workload, and then we all sit at the table and begin eating. Being here like this makes me feel like the 2 months I was gone never happened at all. We might be here to repeat a lot of events over and over again? What do you mean by that? What the heck? There's a warm atmosphere as if I've always been a part of this family and have lived here with them for my entire life. A lot of events over and over again? If this game repeats events, I'm just gonna skip it the next time around. If that's what you're talking about. I thank both of them from deep in my heart, and after I give them the souvenirs I brought for them, we enjoy chatting with each other over as a family. Nice, nice, nice. It's my room! Wait, he doesn't have the P3 calendar anymore. What calendar is that? That's not the Persona 3 calendar. He still has Jack Frost. Another familiar room. This is the room that was prepared for me on the second floor of the Dojima residence. Nanako had fallen asleep after all the excitement. After carrying her to her room, I tell my uncle that I'll be going to bed early as well since I have plans. All he said was okay, gesturing toward the second floor. I'm a little perplexed by this, but I have my suspicions. And as I opened the door to my old room, it seems I was right. The room is no different than it had been when I was living here. It's exactly the same as it was when I left Inaba. I closed the door with a feeling of wistfulness. To sit down myself and consider my uncle's lawfulness, I sigh in exhaustion from the journey. No P3 calendar equals mid room, but you kind of have to complete some events or half until other chapters. No, I mean like I'll just skip like the dialogue because like I'm not gonna read the same things again. I'll be able to see my friends tomorrow. Considering that there are still several days left in this holiday, it may be nice to leave early tomorrow and go visit the shopping district. Is it raining?
It's raining.
Oh, don't tell me the Midnight Channel is about to go crazy again. The time is just before midnight. In mere moments, it will be a new day. Whenever it rains at night, I end up checking the time. When I spent the last year in Inaba, I was always checking for the Midnight Channel, which was a popular urban legend here in Inaba. It's a bad habit of mine, even when I'm not here. If you look at the turned-off TV at midnight on a rainy night, you will see your soulmate. Discovering that this rumor was actually true was the first reason why I became involved in the murder investigation last year. But the person who actually appears on the Midnight Channel isn't your soulmate. It's the next victim. After discovering this, we all nervously sat before our TVs on rainy nights in order to solve the case. I like that they're summarizing the last game. Like, I keep getting chills every time I read, like, callbacks.
That brings back some memories. Nothing will show anymore, though.
Watch them show, like, Mitsuru or Junpei or something. Will nothing really appear, though? Or, like, Aigis. Or, like, Makoto. From what you know, it's still worth going through the repeated events to see each character. Oh, it's different characters talking? That's not the same, then. It's not really repeating, though. You get to play and see the other characters' perspectives and such. Oh, that's not the same? Oh, nah. If everyone each had to be a separate playable character from this game, who would each person be? Well, clearly I'm Yu Narukami. This is my stream, so I'm the main character. Geltac will probably be Risei since he's my bitch. Who else? You're Yosuke for sure. Cowboy would be Naoto. Damn. I think they did this because they released the shit on the Xbox 360. Jelly, don't let that stand. Tanaka would never exist because I fucked Jordan up. Shut up. I suddenly have doubts. Why would I think that? After we solved that case, we all confirmed that the Midnight Channel wasn't appearing anymore. The empty screen stays silent, so why?
Just in case.
You're Kanji because you're that guy. Guess you're a Dachi. It's not going to turn on. There's no way. The more I think about it, the more I feel my resolve fading. I peer into the TV screen as if something's drawing me into it. You're Koromaru and I'm Cat. We would all be a Dachi. The fuck? You having me on a leash? That's just not factual. Koromaru doesn't have a leash. That nigga, he flies around freely. Yeah, Red J-Man would be Dojima because he's old. Who will Akihiko be? Akihiko has to be a cool ass dude. Cheese? Squirrel is Aigis? What the fuck? I peer into the TV screen as if something's drawing me in. The only thing I see is my reflection in the dark glass of the CRT television. You're gonna be Junpei? Hey, everybody just calls whatever they want. Or so I thought. I think, is it gonna be the sound effect too?
Rivals. They are friends.
Huh?
Yet powerful foes.
What the fuck is going on?
The desperate fighting program amongst high school students. A new legend is about to start.
Are we being pimped out?
May the manliest of all men come on down!
Nobody touches his precious Nanako. His sister complex kingpin of steel.
What?
Narukami.
It's only natural.
Wage slave in the boonies by day, hero by night. Captain Resentimo.
Wage slave in the boonies? What the?
Everything that bores me has gotta go.
Huh?
Spunky dragon with deadly legs. The carnivore whose discarded womanhood she ain't
Discarded
Sabanaka.
womanhood.
You need to eat more meat.
Okay.
Please escort me to the ring, my prince. The unconquerable Snow Black, Yukiko Amagi.
Okay.
Finish you in one strike.
Oh, word. That's how you feeling?
Bulging muscles.
Kanji!
Blood-curdling beefcake emperor.
Blood-curdling
Kanji
beefcake
Tatsumi.
emperor?
Deep into realms of romance. The body of a child.
The brain of a genius.
The 2000 IQ killjoy detective.
Let's go!
Naoto Shirogane.
Is this an army of idiots?
Oh.
Fight and survive towards the one throne waiting at the end.
I'm so confused.
The P1 Grand Prix where fierce fights will be fought. The battle begins tonight.
This isn't the real us. Are these like shadow versions of us? Since it's in the Midnight Channel? What was that? His face says it all. What?
What? Sister Complex Kingpin of Steel?
Was that me? Sister Complex Kingpin of Steel? I'm impressed. There's so much wrong with that phrase. I don't even know where to begin. No, I shouldn't be thinking about that. Those words aren't the problem here. I hurry to make sure the CV isn't plugged in. That was the Midnight Channel. What was it? What it was actually showing was rather ridiculous, but thinking back, everything the Midnight Channel showed last year didn't make much sense either. I'm suddenly gripped by tension. If the Midnight Channel is appearing again, I have to find out why. I pull out my cell phone and search for Yosuke's number.
C.H. Hanamura Yosuke.
I quickly hit the call button. Does everyone know about this? Is everyone aware that the Midnight Channel is still being broadcasted? Do they know that it's showing us? And that we've been getting taglines that can only be described as uncharitable?
Hello, this is Yosuke.
Yosuke?
It's nothing. I just freaked out when you called all of a sudden. Yeah, that's it. What's up? Hey, when do you want to meet?
I can tell what's going on just by the sound of his voice. Yosuke knows about what happened on the Midnight Channel. He's just trying to hide that from me. Considering that I've been out of Inaba for a while, I bet he's trying to keep me from worrying about it. There's no need for him to be concerned about that. Then again, I can kind of understand how he feels. I am his friend after all.
That's not why I was calling. I saw the Midnight Channel. You saw it too, right?
Oh my god.
Huh?
I can easily hear Yosuke panicking on the other side of the phone. He's probably surprised I saw the Midnight Channel when I shouldn't even be in Inaba right now. He must be thinking that the Midnight Channel is now appearing on a national TV network. Looks like Teddy didn't tell him
Did
after
Teddy
all.
not tell you? Since we're meeting up early tomorrow, I
Oh my
decided to
god.
come today.
Are you guys arguing in chat? You're Makoto because I died for y'all sins and for the eyed pussy. Damn.
I figured you wouldn't think I could have seen it, so I gave you a call.
Well, I assumed you weren't here yet, so I didn't want to rely on you.
You haven't changed.
Oh.
So how about it? You're not gonna leave this be, are you,
Captain Resentama? You're Yosuke because you get no bitches. That's just completely false.
Why'd you zero in on that?
Unless you're talking
part?
about Absent
Did you
Pulse,
see what
then
they
that
called
is
you,
very
a
much
sister
a
complex
true.
Kingpin?
Mine's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not that
You
bad.
think? Oh, I ought to tell you. That
He's just
program's
protective
not
over
the
his
only
sister.
Strange thing lately.
Wait, what?
Teddy, Rise, and Kanji aren't here either. They disappeared.
What? For a moment, I'm at a loss of words. Not only has the Midnight Channel come back on, we've lost contact with 3 of our friends. I have a bad feeling about this. Can't believe that those two things are unrelated.
We should get together tomorrow like we planned.
Yeah, at the Jeunesse food court.
The Jeunesse food court! Welcome back, partner! Oh my god! I'm suddenly reminded that I haven't even greeted Yosuke yet. I finally feel the sense of worry fade a little, and I answer with a smile.
Good to be here.
No matter what has happened, our friends may be in danger. If that's so, then there's only one thing to do. Speaking of things I have to do.
Oh, right. Sorry to say.
Oh my god, that came out of nowhere! I'm about to come so fucking hard right now. Question. When I play with the Persona 3 characters, please tell me that they use the Persona 3 soundtrack. Please tell me that they use the Persona 3 soundtrack. Please. They do?
A souvenir? Don't even worry about it, man.
You sure? I thought you were really looking forward to it.
Those nurses.
Those nurses.
You can already tell that Jordan's money was well spent on this game. Facts. Best 20 bucks I've ever spent. You should see the soundtrack for this game. We'll do that when we finish the game.
Nurses?
I want to experience the music. I had a feeling he wouldn't get it if I don't flat out tell him. This is rather hard to bring up, but
Yeah,
oh well.
Teddy asked me to get it for you. He said you were crushed that they got burned.
Oh, wait, this is all...
Wait, I'm pretty sure the magazines were for Teddy and he's just blaming it on, like, he's just putting it on
I
Yosuke.
didn't know you were into nurses.
Shut up!
Or not,
That's
never mind.
enough.
Never mind.
Damn it, you're trying to wind me up, aren't you? Stay home, you jerk.
But I'm already here. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
At least it seems like he understands about his souvenir. In any case, the preparations have been made. Tomorrow I'll meet with everyone to sort through whatever information we have on the situation. If we have to, we'll go back into that world. It'd be best if this was all just our imaginations. But unfortunately, we know that the Midnight Channel wouldn't have appeared without a reason. I'm actually mad that it's Teddy, Rise, and Kanji that are trapped, that like are lost, and that Naoto's not included. I feel like it would have made sense for only you, Yosuke, Yukiko, and Chie to be available. Or like to be here, and then like the underclassmen and Teddy, like they're the ones who need saving. But I don't mind Naoto, so I'm not mad at it. I mean, I don't mind any of that. I love all of them like very much, so I don't care. I should make sure I'm ready for tomorrow and get some rest. Junes! Dun, 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 dun. This place is as lively as always. I look across the food court on Junes' roof for the first time in a while. Even though there aren't many people in Inaba, this place is exceptionally crowded. Plus, because it's Golden Week as well, I feel like it's busier than usual. I happen to run into Yosuke at the elevators. We briefly greet each other. Guys are weird like that. The closer we are, the more simple our interactions when we meet each other face to face. That is not true. If I haven't seen one of my friends in like 2 months, giving them the dap, come in here, my brother. The two of us step out to the food court. We immediately find Yukiko and Chie. They wave back at us past the playground area from the bench they're sitting on.
Good to see you guys again.
Welcome back! We missed you!
Yay!
Guest of Honor's finally here! You're looking well.
Is it just me or is her voice just a tad bit different? Jordan gonna give him a big smooch on the lips. Red, you missed Jordan diss. I did not diss his age! Red, we were talking about, like, if everybody had to be a different character, who would everybody be? And I said you'd be Dojima because you're older. That's all I said. That's not a diss. Dojima's cool as shit. That's not a diss. He for real called you. Yo, what? There's no way chat is setting me up right now. Not older, just old. That, yo. Chat's setting me up. There's no proof. Somebody find the clip if you want to prove that, because you know that's just not true. He said you old as a fucking dinosaur. He said you're Igor. He said you smell bad. That's just not Red, you gotta get your lick back. That's just no. That's right, I'm the old man of the group. Now go to your room, bitches. See? I didn't say that, but you know, you guys can't get to Red. He said you the same age as Queen Elizabeth. Alright, the guest of honor is finally here.
Welcome back. Should we...
Oh, he already knows about the Midnight
Yeah,
Channel thing.
I know.
He's actually the one who called me up about it.
He said you're Igor because you're hunched over from back pain. Alright, see that this is chat's excuse to now make fun of your age, because that's not me. He said he had a secret crush on you. He's actually the one who called me up about it.
I see. This has turned into a pretty thrown together reunion, hasn't it? But I'm glad you came.
We chat some more while we all sit down. Then Yosuke stands up and clears his throat loudly. He's probably been waiting for the right moment to say something. He hasn't mentioned anything to me, but I can easily guess what he's about to say. We all look towards
Well,
Yosuke.
It sucks that we can't hang out more before jumping into another mystery, but to celebrate our partner's return,
Celebrate the return.
I reinstate the investigation team in response to the Midnight Channel going back on the air last night.
The investigation team is back! For what it's worth, you do feel old. Stubbed your damn toe today chasing baby girl on the playground. I always stub my toe. Nah, it's like a curse.
Oh, the team is back!
Why are we excited? People can die.
Just hearing that name again gets me all fired up.
Never mind, her voice is the same.
Let's do this!
Woo!
The applause is necessary.
Waha! Yeah! Why not? It's been 2 months since we last saw each other after all. Chi and Yukiko start chuckling when I shrug, and though Yosuke seems saddened at that, he still ends up laughing along as well. Jordan, as much as you make fun of Red, which we chat do not, I can tell Red is young at heart. Anyway, how far are we into this? Just starting the U story? Yeah. It's a relief to see that they're the same as always, but because of that, it makes me even more worried about the friends that aren't here right now. We can't start slacking off. We begin to sort through the information that we know about already.
Let's get cracking.
Oh my god, the music! It's perfect!
No one's heard from Teddy, Kanji, or Rise. Just those three, right?
Yeah.
What about Naoto?
I got a hold
Oh.
of Naoto-kun,
but I didn't tell her about this stuff. She told me she couldn't make it today because of her job, so I didn't.
Oh, she's working now. Oh, right, she's
she's
a boy genius. I mean, detective prince or whatever. Well, it should be detective princess, but you know, whatever she wants. If she has a reason for not being here and we can still contact her, then Naoto should be fine. That leaves Teddy, Risa, and Kanji. Not hearing back from them after an entire day has passed isn't normal at all. The relationship between their sudden disappearance and the reappearance of the Midnight Channel last year disturbs me. Watch it just be like not connected at all. Like they're just like, I don't know.
TV was very clear last night.
Yeah. Going by the pattern from last year, it wouldn't be that clear until after the victim entered the TV.
Yeah.
Hey, isn't this the first time a big group of people was shown?
Yeah, only one person was ever showed at once, right?
Why us anyway? And what's up with those insulting descriptions?
Insulting? JC's pretty angry about it. I mean, they did call her a carnivore who relinquished her womanhood or something. Many of the locals know about the rumor of the Midnight Channel. In other words, this troubling broadcast has already been seen by who knows how many people. From what I've been told, the moment Chie tried to ask another student of the Midnight Channel, the other girl ran away with a look of fear on her face. It's no surprise that Chie would be angry, but in the end...
What bothers me most is Teddy. He was acting like the host of...
I feel like Teddy's behind all of this.
Yeah, we can't find him.
This smells fishy. Then again, I doubt he would play a prank like this.
Nah, Teddy has to be behind this.
We'll just have to go inside the TV.
We're going back inside the TV world? Is my camera lagging? Nah, I think we're good. That's right, go inside the TV. Out of everything, that was the element that shook our common sense the most out of everything we experienced last year. Actually, the murders in last year's events happened in another world inside the television. This world is filled with monsters called shadows that are born from people's hearts. Because my friends and I gained personas, the power to defeat these shadows, we were able to enter the TV screens and fight them.
Would we be stuck in there without Teddy to give us an exit?
But even we persona users would find it extremely difficult to leave that world on our own. In order to come back, we need the exit TV that our friend Teddy was capable of creating.
Not so. I've had Teddy keep the exit TV out on that side.
Nice.
Look at you, all prepared.
Nice prepared. Adachi played a prank last year. Jordan's squealing like a little girl for the TV world. Fuck yeah, I'm squealing like a little girl for the TV world. Jordan's been squealing like a little girl this whole time. Fuck yeah, I've been squealing like a little girl this whole time. I'm happy.
I mean, think about it. What if we were half asleep and fell into a TV when Teddy wasn't over there? Isn't that a scary thought?
Yosuke,
Like
yeah, who would do that?
Anyway, it sounds like it's safe for us to go investigate then.
Let's do it. No matter what the reason, it's reassuring to know that we have an exit strategy ready for us. To be honest, I almost fell into it the first time I appeared in my room after all. Yeah, but you stuck your whole head in it intentionally.
Yeah, there's no doubt that
embrace it. This is why I like the channel. Facts.
Is everyone ready?
I'll be a little bitch anytime for this cast. There's no doubt that something's going on in here. Is everyone ready?
We're all good to go. To tell the truth, I had a hunch that this was going to happen.
We all share a look to confirm our intentions. All of them nod back. I can see the seriousness in their eyes. Let's go to the electronics department. Even though there was a 2-month gap since I last saw them, they still continue to put their trust in me. I feel a slight sense of pride as I stand up from the bench. The large screen TV in the electronics department is directly below the food court. That was the entrance we always used last year. Did you go through practice mode at all? We had some form of practice. There's animated cutscenes. Everybody's there, so we can't sneak in.
I feel like things are picking up around town.
Adachi was like Mr. B survived in the TV world for 24 hours going million.
You know,
OG4, that's what I'm saying. This is what I wanted.
I'm a little nervous.
How is Adachi gonna escape from prison? Oh, it still works!
Whoa, wait, there are still people in this aisle.
Hey, get ready! The customers are going away!
3, 2, 1! Let's go! Yo, can you guys just like dolphin dive inside, bro? What are y'all doing?
Let's go!
Yeah.
Some form of practice. Who whooped my ass? Nobody whooped my ass. I beat the fuck out of Junpei. That's what happened though. Junpei didn't win. I won. Why are you guys lying?
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, it is different. It's galactic and stuff. It's spacious and stuff. What's going on? Oh, look, it's Airy. I hear a voice. It's a woman's voice. It sounds familiar to me. This voice, is it Margaret's?
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Margaret! So when's the P4A community attorney? It depends. How many people have PlayStation? Because I might have to rebuy the game on Steam. I don't sense that distinctive floating feeling that I usually have when I enter the TV world. When I concentrate, I realize that I must be sitting in a chair. The moment I open my eyes, I see a vibrant blue, the Velvet Room. I visited this place an untold number of times last year and once more in my dreams yesterday. It feels weird to see this room without them sitting. Oh, I can't use my mouse to point anymore. Without them sitting on like the cushion on the couch. Yeah, PlayStation, but it needs to re-up your PlayStation Plus. Oh, okay. I never thought I would return to this place.
It's not a dream this time? What's going on? Didn't my contract end already?
There's a new one. Igor, who usually sits front and center, is nowhere to be seen. The one to greet me is the woman with silver hair, Margaret. Could this be a personal summoning then? She has silver hair? I always thought she was blonde. That happened a few times last year too. Margaret smiles as if she senses my suspicion.
This room is tied to
oh no, it is silver.
Nothing that occurs here is meaningless.
If you would have asked me, I would have said it was blonde. Wow, my memory is terrible, I guess. This room is tied to your fate. Okay.
You reached an end to one journey. You now find yourself.
Should make a poll for it, or just ping the peeps. Should. Or I could just do attorney on both. You know, that works too.
This shows that you will once again.
Oh, it's blonde in the original. Got you.
A question? And something really is going on?
Another mystery has appeared, and we are about to be dragged into it again. Could that be what she meant?
From here on, what befalls you will upset your status quo.
What?
It is true that you've opened the door once already, but all things change. Nothing ever remains the same. What you gained before will change over time as well. You will have to face them.
We're gonna have to fight again?
Face them.
The first thing in Margaret's words start up in my mind is the sight of my friends' smiling faces. Is that going to change? No, that can't be true. And face them again? That's impossible. Once I wake up and leave this room, I should still be with my friends. There's no need to jump to conclusions. But Margaret appears to have anticipated my thoughts and smiles while narrowing her eyes.
Show me how you will proceed down the path that awaits beyond the door you've opened.
Oh shit. Alright, we're going on another journey. My vision wavers and the blue light before me vanishes quickly. Wait. I still need to know what you mean by those words. Place a bookmark. Let's place a bookmark. You know, if your old SPC can play cleanly, would upgrade, but Christmas is coming.
Where am I?
Yeah. I need a save to get gifts too. Oh my god, the TV world theme! Where did I get thrown to when I left that blue room? What is this place? The scenery is so unexpected that I'm at a loss. This is a school. It's the music room of Yasogami High. I attended this school with my friends until recently. There's no mistaking it. We entered the TV together, so why am I here? No, that's not right.
This is... No, wait. This has to be the TV world.
I mean, do you not hear that banging music, you? Hell yeah, this is TV world. The graffiti on the ground, shoes placed like they're for some kind of ritual, the eerily shining eyes of the portraits on the wall. The more carefully I look, the more I realize that this place is not the real Yasogami High. Most of all, I sense no warmth from this place like I always did from the students who would come and go from here. This is a fake. It's definitely not the school I attended. But what happened to turn their world inside the TV to this? On top of that, we entered the TV from our usual entrance, but I ended up in a completely different place.
This has never happened before.
Some dialogue options sometimes change the outcome of certain events, just letting you know. Oh, let's go! I also realized that my friends aren't with me either. Did we somehow get separated? I start to feel chills down my spine and look around.
Hello! Sorry for the wait. Greetings, boys and girls of Yasogami. The P1 Grand Prix is about to begin. There's no need for manners or courtesy or anything today, so let it all hang out.
Grand Prix? Are we gonna race?
What the?
Is that you, Rise? I shout out questions, but she doesn't answer. This is Rise Kujikawa, one of our friends on the investigation team that we couldn't contact. Is she not hearing me, or is she choosing not to respond? As I ask myself this, I hear different voices echoing as well. I look around in surprise. These voices, it's not just from one or two people. I see countless students staring at me from the hallways, the entrance, everywhere I turn.
May I have your attention, please? I, Rizette, will be your commentator. But first, the General has a few words.
What is going on? Literally, what's going on? Why are there so many people inside the TV world? Before I can think of any answers, Rise makes another announcement. And as if on cue, the monitor in the music room turns on. What appeared on it was Teddy. He's wearing a strange hat and cape, just like he did on the Midnight Channel last night. First Rise and now Teddy? What are they doing?
You're all here now. Well then, I'm proud to announce the opening of our very own P1 Grand Prix!
Persona karting in sunlight? I would pay a lot of monies for a Persona racing game. That's the same bizarre tournament that was shown on the Midnight Channel. Then is Teddy really the one behind this insanity?
What's going on here? We came to look for you and Rise and...
Always with the talking, Sensei. It's a big waste of time. Less talk and more fighting. For the next challenger, come on down.
What the fuck is going on? Who am I fighting? Teddy looks away and makes a dismissive gesture. Smoke suddenly bursts out from underneath me and robs me of any visibility. Is there someone beyond that white curtain? Eventually, my field of vision begins to clear. I keep my guard up, expecting anything. But who should appear but Yosuke? This isn't Persona 4. This is Persona 3. Though I hadn't expected to run into him like this, I'm relieved to see that he's safe. Teddy did say something about a challenger just a moment ago. I recall that the P1 Grand Prix that appeared on the Midnight Channel looked a lot like some kind of fighting competition. Wait, am I supposed to fight Yosuke now? That's not funny at all.
They're expecting you and me to fight.
Looks like. Sheesh, what's Teddy thinking?
Starting that up already? I won't let you get all buddy with each other.
I wanted them to play the P3 music when P3 characters arrived, not just randomly. The death?
This joke's gone on far enough, Teddy. We're not gonna play along with that.
Yeah. I look over at Yosuke hoping that he would agree with me, but he doesn't appear interested in what I have to say.
Really? I guess he should declare me the winner then.
Yosuke?
The fuck?
What? You don't plan on fighting, right? That means I win by default.
I'm finna beat your ass! What the fuck? I'm trying to save you! That was not what I was expecting to hear. What's gotten into you, Yosuke? Do you have some reason to be talking like this? I can't figure out what's going on. Yosuke continued to speak in a carefree manner, and said something that I simply couldn't believe.
Is that okay with you? I mean, since Nanako-chan's here and all?
The fuck?
Nanako's here?
Wait, really? You haven't seen her? She's with Teddy.
This can't be. I saw Nanako back at the house when I left this morning. This music. This is more Persona 3 music, right? And even then, Nanako can't enter the TV world on her own. But she's in this world? Can't believe it for a moment. But what if it's true? Just coming into this world can tire out a person out very quickly. On top of that, someone who can't use a persona comes in here. It can sometimes even be fatal.
Yosuke, where's Nanako?
Oh,
Siscon!
you partner. No need to get hysterical.
Why are you so calm about this? You know what happened to her last time she came here.
Nanako did come into this world once last year. It was not something any one of us would have wanted to happen. That was the start of a whole chain of events. Remembering them is heart-wrenching even now. So why? No, even then it might be wrong for me to lash out at Yosuke for the way he's acting. Calm down, I need to think straight here. All Yosuke said was that he saw her with Teddy. And was Nanako brought here by Teddy if he's the leader of this tournament?
Be straight with me. Are you sure Nanako is with Teddy?
How should I know? If I had to guess, I'd say she's probably still
Sister
with him.
Complex Kingpin of Steel Chat, who got the best nickname? I really like Yuz.
Man, are you alright? Are you that worried about Nanako?
Well, yeah, she literally almost died. What do you mean?
No wonder people look at you funny, thinking you have a sister complex.
The sense of wrongness that I've been fighting this whole time is getting even stronger. True, Yosuke may say some insensitive things, but mostly that's because he reads too much into a situation and acts out over it. He's not the type of guy to enjoy making hurtful remarks like this.
Are you alright?
Huh? What are you talking about? I should be the one saying that to you.
Yeah, I'm finna beat the fuck out of Yosuke right now.
She's not even your real sister. All that big bro stuff really creeps me out.
Okay, and we're not dating or anything. You're not even my best friend, and you're calling me partner.
It was a while ago that I saw her. It's probably too late to save her now. You know how things went last year, after all.
Nah. Okay, clearly this isn't Yosuke. I'm finna beat the fuck out of him, though. He's clearly not the Yosuke I know. Yosuke's my friend. He wouldn't be so callous at that. At least I thought so up until now. He was the one who had to face the pain of losing someone he cared about when the murders first started last year. Can't hate him for accidentally mentioning someone who is dead, but the way he's acting, he's doing this on purpose. I silently draw my sword and face
Draw
Yosuke.
your weapon. You'll get your fight.
Persona!
What? Dude, what are you saying? You told me you'd let me win by default.
Nah, but those were fighting words. To be honest, I've been thinking that this Yosuke before me was some kind of fake. I even wondered if something had happened to him and Yosuke's shadow had appeared again in this world. This wrongness I keep sensing is nothing like that. This probably is the real Yosuke. And the strangeness I feel is because those words are coming out of the mouth of someone I never thought would say them. Alright, you. Clearly, see, Jordan Uchiha would understand that this isn't the real Yosuke.
I don't know if you're being controlled or if there's something.
But Narukami, you know, he's not smart. P4 characters mostly play P4 music with the exception of a few P3 tracks. And P3 character routes mostly plays P3. So you're mostly right, they play a few songs from the other games for the sake of variety. I hope that answers your question. Thank you, Cowboy. That does.
Either way, you must understand the best way to resolve the situation.
Yo, I'm finna pierce the fuck out of you. There's no way to tell him if what I'm saying is getting through to him at all. But if I want to figure out what's going on, I'll just have to fall for this trap once.
But I'm gonna go all out. No hard feelings.
against your partner after all? Well, whatever. Let's hurry up and get this started. Ready?
Is everybody being controlled, man? What is going on? Place a bookmark? Hell yeah. Yo, this Yosuke pack about to go crazy. I don't even know how to play the game, and I'm about to cook him. I don't even know how to jump. Yo, is this game like Fighters? Come on. Okay, how do I jump? Okay, so that's how I jump. Oh yeah, button mashing. How do I use my... Hold that. Oh yeah, I'm going crazy. Yo, he can't touch me. He can't touch me. What? Yeah, I'm a beast. I'm a beast. Oh, I wanted to perfect him. Hold that. Most special moves are basically Hadouken and double Hadouken. Brother auto combo king. Hell no, I'm just nice. Place a bookmark? Yeah, I beat his ass. I told you I was gonna beat his ass. I told y'all. Yo, can I up the difficulty? How do I up the difficulty, bro? That was too easy. Nah, it's over.
You're gonna continue with this? Teddy, about Nanako.
I don't want to spoil the surprise.
Don't worry, the fights get harder. Got you. The story gets a lot harder as it goes. Oh shit. I'm not that good at fighting games. I don't want it to get too hard.
And I can't say why, but I think you should hurry.
Is there no way to change the difficulty? Because I might need to lower the difficulty if it gets too hard later. The monitor shuts off. I still haven't learned anything about Nanako, but he did seem to be expecting me to ask about her. I don't want to think about it, but Nanako may be here. The moment the monitor turned off, the students began to leave like waves in the receding tide. No, they don't look like students anymore. There's something inhuman, just taking the shape of students. I was too focused on the fight to notice, but it seems their true forms were coming through. They look like silhouettes. Could they be shadows? Even so, I don't sense any hostility from them. Well, if they're not a threat and they're going away, there's no need to chase after them. Besides, there's something more important to do right now.
Are you alright?
The last story is just BS even for fighting game players? Bro, I'm not a fighting game player. Come on. I walk towards where Yosuke lies, collapse on the ground, and give him my hand to help him up.
Couldn't you hold back a little? I seriously thought you were gonna kill me.
Well, yeah, you were talking crazy.
I went for you. I wouldn't have stood a chance if I held back on you.
Nah, I honestly destroyed him. Yosuke grimaces in pain as he stands, but he doesn't seem to have suffered any severe injuries. That's good. I knew I couldn't risk going easy on him, so I was a little worried that I actually hurt him. But once we get a good look at each other, Yosuke's demeanor suddenly changes.
That aside, shut up about the nurses already. It's not like that's the only thing I ever think about.
Huh?
What's this about nurses?
Huh? You were harping on it the whole time. How can you stand there and constantly bash my taste in women with a
Oh, so I was facing a Yosuke that was being an asshole for no reason, and he was facing a Narukami that was being an asshole for no reason.
Is it such a crime to like nurses?
Wait.
I see. You can change the difficulty on the main menu for easier or harder difficulties. If you want to change the difficulty for safety, just play throughout the story, you wouldn't judge me. I'll only make it easier if there's battles that I can't win, but I want it to be hard. Eddie changed what they heard when they talked. Got you. Shadow D1 instigating? Fact. Nah, that's insane. I don't understand why he's suddenly angry, but it's not making any sense at all. I tell Yosei to calm down. We go over what he thought had happened before the fight. Remember that our memories of what each other had been saying didn't match up at all. According to Yosuke, it seems that I'd been, well, teasing him about his taste in women. Yosuke was so heated up over what I supposedly said that he almost went into graphic detail, but I stopped him before things went too far. I mean, really, it's best for the both of us if we pretend this never happened. Thanks to our conversation after the battle, I've come to realize something. If we'd been hearing each other say things neither of us been meaning to say then.
Yosuke, let me ask you something. Is it true that Nanako is here in this world?
Is it? He doesn't know either. Yosuke's at a loss of words. He had no idea what I was talking about. It's just as I thought. Yosuke doesn't know anything about Nanako. If that's true, then what I had heard Yosuke saying before the fight was something that Yosuke couldn't possibly have said. This only makes me more convinced that I have the right idea. What I heard wasn't what Yosuke had meant to say. I don't know how, but something else made Yosuke say those words even if he didn't know he was saying them. That reminds me, Teddy on the screen had said that I needed to get to him if I wanted to find out the truth. Does that mean that Teddy had done this to us?
I guess there's no choice but to keep going.
Teddy, he basically just called you a bitch, just saying. Nanako is good friends with Teddy. I don't want to imagine it happening, but if he wanted to kidnap her, it's certainly possible he could have. I want to go home at once and check to make sure she's okay, but I have no idea where I am. Even worse, Teddy holds the means of returning to the real world. There's no way out of here unless I find him on my own.
Yeah, well, be careful.
Be careful, I'm worried about you. Do your best. It says a lot of emotions behind those words. Yes, I know that now I'm hearing the real Yosuke. I take Yosuke's cheering me on to heart and leave the music room. Teddy had said that only the winner could go on in this tournament. I don't know exactly what that means, but it's probably not a lie. Yosuke understands that as well. That's why he's trusting me to sort it all out and lets me go without much talk. He's frustrated that he can't help me out. I could just be jumping to conclusions there. After all, Teddy did say that was the rule. But we don't have any proof either way. I might as well see what he meant by that. I stopped walking and turned back to Yosuke.
One last thing. About those nurses.
I'm so mad because I forgot to get water and I'm reading so much and I need water. Ultimate prayer from Teddy, by the way. It's a really good way to bring the investigation team into action. Facts.
Quit it already! Are you out of your mind again?
Yosuke turns bright red and rushes towards me, flailing wildly in an attempt to stop me from finishing. And there's a painful sounding noise. He runs into something invisible and slowly slides to the floor. There's an invisible barrier?
So there's an invisible wall. Looks like the loser can't leave the room.
What? Looks like there's some force that prevents the loser from leaving the area where the fight took place. It's likely that every time one of these battles happens here, the winner will get sorted out this way. That's annoying.
I see how it works now. Thanks.
If Teddy really has kidnapped Nanako, there's no time to lose.
Don't use me as your guinea pig. Wait, that's it? Hey, don't wear yourself out, alright?
I love Yosuke. Turn away as Yosuke shouts at me. Not to worry, Yosuke. I give him a quick smile before leaving the area for real this time. You're really tired? Alright, good night, absent. At that moment, I feel a wave of disorientation crash over me. Surprised that this is happening without warning, but it's not a threat. After all, I know this feeling all too well. Are we back in the Velvet Room?
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
I'd been leaving the music room, but now I'm sitting in the Velvet Room for some reason. Margaret greets me with her usual smile. This room is truly mysterious. But why would she summon me like this? Margaret sees my suspicious expression and speaks up.
Things have only just begun, and yet you already seem tired.
Well, yeah, it's the shadow world, bro. It drains the energy from me.
That has befallen you can be thought
Feels like a good blowjob.
A sort of trial.
A trial?
Trial? I want to know the details behind her words, but I know that she won't answer me even if I ask. The inhabitants of the Velvet Room never reveal everything. That's because they can only watch over the choices that their guests make. There's a lot of reading in this. Refill your water and wash your hands while you're at it. When your health is low and you have 100 SP, you can do your ultimate move by pressing down ×3. The square, triangle, and circle at the same time. That sounds mad fucking hard. Why is that so complex, bro? Why can't I just press like L2 and R2 at the same time? It's because they can only watch over the choices their guests make. Margaret's smile broadens when she sees that. I don't intend to ask her for anything.
Indeed. I am an observer on your journey.
Okay.
I would do nothing so thoughtless as to force you to make choices.
Right.
You do not need such provocations. I already know that you shine brilliantly.
You know, imagine how many video games Teddy played with Yosuke during his time with him. It must have been fun. I wonder which fighting game they like the best. It's a good question, actually. That's actually a really good question. Probably Tekken. You know, damn well he's not doing that last part. Okay, hop off the dick. This shine she speaks of. Could it be my ability to use personas?
That is part of your brilliance. Personas are masks of resolution, strengthened by controlling one's heart. By forming bonds. You understand this well, don't you?
Yeah, that's how we all fought up till now.
Yes, indeed. But one's heart is intangible. It cannot be seen and cannot be felt.
I mean, I feel like it can be felt, and it can be seen if it, like, I cut somebody's body open. I could see it and touch their heart.
It can also be clouded by trivial things. Have you ever felt that way?
Shit's easy. Just tap down 3 times, then press both buttons. He said square, triangle, and circle. That is 3 buttons, not 2. What do you mean both? Not gonna lie, I just ate my whole kitchen right now. That was me yesterday. That may be true.
You may be more conscious of that fact than most, because you hold the power of the wild card.
I do hold the power of the wild card. Me, Makoto, Aigis. Well, rest in peace, Makoto. I thought he was gonna be in this game, man. I was gonna have the computer Narukami and the computer Makoto fight each other, so I can prove to y'all that Narukami was gonna wash him. Fuck.
From here on, you will be forced to re-examine the things you know as bonds.
Oh. Re-examine the things I know as bonds.
How will you face the changes to come, and what choices will you make?
Huh? Whoa, this is the hallway. When I open my eyes again, I'm in the school's hallway. Turn around and see the doors of the music room close behind me. Was I only summoned to the Velvet Room in spirit? There's no way for me to figure out what just happened, but I think back on what Margaret had told me.
Changes, huh?
Even though the people of the Velvet Room avoid saying much, what little they do have to say always has meaning. Well, sure that Margaret has said some strange things while I've known her. She's never said anything meaningless while on duty. I would assume that this would be the case now. I may have to keep her words to heart. Alright, who am I fighting next? Chie or Yukiko? Makoto would own Narukami if he was alive. That's just not true. That's not true. Who's next? In any case, I need to concentrate on this case for now. I'm sure I'll understand the meaning behind what she said when the time comes. I must proceed. Though this bizarre place looks nothing like the Yasogami High I attended, the building seems strangely familiar as I run through it. This doesn't even look like Yasogami. Is this Gekko-kan? No, because the... Maybe it's a mixture of both schools? Because this doesn't look like Yasogami. Teddy had appeared on the monitor in the music room. From the looks of things, he appeared to be behind what was happening. But I had heard Risei's voice over the school's PA system right before my fight with Yosuke. If this school works anything like a real one, I can make a good guess as to where Teddy and Risei are.
Might be the announcement room.
But of course things aren't that easy. Those invisible walls keep getting in my way wherever I go. It seems that some of these walls don't let anybody through no matter if they won or lost their fights. Yo, this would have been a fire game to like walk around and stuff and traverse my way through the school. You think it is a miss? That's a good... Yeah, I think it's a mix. Every single time I run into one, I'm forced to take another path. It's like my route was already set for me.
I feel like I'm being led somewhere.
I stop for a moment in the hallway out of the practice building and mutter to myself while I take a look around. Who is? No, where are they trying to lead me? And at that moment...
You there! You're one of them participants and not that Grand Prix thing.
I don't recognize that voice. A voice that I don't recognize at all breaks me from my reverie. I instinctively jump back and draw my sword in surprise.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's the big idea? You could poke someone's eye out swinging that thing around.
Who the hell are you? I turn and see a girl that I've never met before. Is she supposed to be like a female Yu Narukami? Is she part of that crowd? No, she looks like a real person. She's caught by surprise when I suddenly pointed my weapon at her. Although she flinches, her words don't lose any of their intensity. How bold of her. It may seem like an odd thing to say, but it's what suddenly crosses my mind. But this girl doesn't seem to have any intention of attacking me. I sheathe my sword, but remain cautious.
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
Sorry ain't gonna cut it. What were you gonna do if you hurt one of the students here? You can't go pulling that stuff without student council
Student
approval.
council?
Alright, the jig is up. I'm putting the kibosh on this tournament
What
right
the
now.
fuck?
Hey, wait, hold on a second.
Who the hell is
I'm not
this?
in this because I want to be. I'm trying to stop the tournament.
I'm trying to act non-threatening, but the girl continues to glare at me. Who in the world is this girl? She's wearing a Yasogami High uniform. She says something about the student council. I don't recognize her. You don't encounter people here in this world that often. The person is here. They're either a persona user
Why
or
are
a...
you here, by the way? Wait, did you fall inside a TV?
That's right. I might put it a little differently, but if she can't enter a TV herself, the only possibility is that someone threw her in. That was what was happening in the murders from last year.
Inside a TV? What kind of nonsense is that?
There will likely be a close tie between Minato and you in a fight. If I'm being honest, realistically, it's probably not a tie. Like, Makoto probably washes him. But, you know, my pride would never admit that. She's not aware of it. But if she was a persona user, I don't see why she'd hide that fact. If she was trying to keep that from me, then she wouldn't have come to talk to me like this. And does that mean she is a victim after all? I carefully choose my words to avoid provoking the girl to introduce myself.
Narukami. I was a second year at Yasogami High.
Jordan, give us a Baltimore accent? I can't do, that's one, I can't do Baltimore. I can't do Baltimore. Earn. The scale of their final fight is different. Facts. If Narukami had to awaken to the power of the universe, he 100% would have did it. Their circumstances were just different. That's all it was.
Huh? Last year? But that uniform.
Oh no, this is kind of my usual equipment when I'm in the TV world.
How would you rank the Arkham games? I never played them.
Equipment?
Never mind. Forget it.
Well, if you were only around till last year, I ain't gonna blame you for not knowing. I'm the new student council president. Nice.
Are you a freshman? Because you were not in school last year. Student council president, if I'm remembering correctly. Student council election should have taken place just before the holidays. I have no knowledge of who won any of those elections since I left Inaba before they took place. That reminds me, I didn't have any friends on the student council last year either. This girl may very well be the president. No reason not to believe her.
You said you ain't in the tournament because you wanna be. Then what are you doing here? And what's this?
Okay, so she's a good guy. I feel that if I don't explain things very clearly, it'll only provoke her further. But trying to tell her everything about what's going on here will only confuse her. Leave out the fact that this place is inside a television and tell her about the other things that are going on. First, I tell her about Teddy, that a friend of mine is likely the one who set this tournament up. Second, that I encountered some of my friends who were dragged into this as well, but they were acting strangely. And third, that my cousin, Nanako, still in elementary school, may have been dragged into this mess. The girl calling herself the student council seemed skeptical while I talked, but eventually she saw it.
So if I got this right, you didn't start this, but your friend did.
Yeah.
Well, you don't seem like you're lying.
Well, I'm not. Seems that she somehow grasped the gist of what I was trying to say. I thank her out of politeness, but she laughs and asks why I'm thanking her. There's still one more difficult task left at hand. How do I make her understand that all this is within another world, one accessed by going through a TV screen? I don't think you have to tell her that. She still appears to be energetic, but it doesn't change the fact that she's in danger. I have to get her out of this world, no matter what. What was that? Where'd that sound come from?
Hey, that sounded like it came from the gym. I ought to tell you to go home, but I get that you're worried about your sis.
I said my cousin, not my sister.
Check it out.
But okay. We both start running at the same time. I reach my full running speed when something occurs to me. Surprised to see this Miss President keeping pace right beside me. Just standing still in this world would be strenuous for a normal person. But she doesn't even seem out of breath. She's quite impressive. I take a moment to quietly praise the girl running next to me. Okay. Who's in the gym? Chie? I'm assuming Chie. Whoa. We burst into the gym where all the noise came from, but there's no one here. Instead, we see huge piles of stacked chairs. They're twisted and intertwined everywhere on the open floor of the gym, forming huge towers that reach almost to the ceiling.
What is this? Who'd go to all this trouble?
Huh? Anime Baltimore. Why? This is not a Baltimore accent. Do you guys know what a Baltimore accent is? Do I have to show you guys what a Baltimore accent is? Because I don't think you guys know what a Baltimore accent is. Whoa, what the fuck? Yeah, that's like, yeah, that's more southern. That's not. I can kind of see Brooklyn, kind of.
Say going down Inaba and then you'll fuck when you're gonna let me know.
Why? It's too fast. That was too fast. Okay. Say this phrase out loud. Aaron earned an iron urn.
I say bottom accent. Say this phrase out loud. Earn.
Oh, it's like that because of my speed.
Say bottom accent. Say this phrase out loud.
Thank you, Nikki.
Earn, and earn. Hold on, earn. Aaron, earn, and iron.
See?
Earn.
This is him talking proper.
Man, what the fuck? We really talk like that? Yeah. Let me see it. Earn. Let me see it. Earn, the iron, earn. What? Earn, the iron, earn. No, Aaron earned an iron, earn.
That this is Baltimore.
Man, jiggle fuck with you.
This
say going down Atlanta Batangs and then you fuck with my jiggle settle at my nut.
This is Baltimore.
I told him, I said, come get my neckalated from the real fucker who snooze it. Come and get. You can. Oh now jiggle you snap bang fuck with my nigga. Oh now snow but down snow up.
Hold on, there's one in a car. There's one in a car. Where is it? There's one where homeboy. Yeah, this one.
Just got my head. People are tugging on the fuck with you monoculencies. Tinga to do. My man got the wave suckling monoculencies.
But this is not a real language.
We got the suckling monoculencies on the fuck with you ducklitudes.
The sucker monoculents.
People are tugging on the fucking smacklets. With the actual yang in my shit.
Like, that's not real. I refuse to believe that's real. Holy shit. Alright, so, nah, he's spitting. It's more southern for sure, yeah. That is, yeah, okay. I'm glad you guys now know the difference between Baltimore and whatever the fuck this is. Baltimore got its own language for real. Facts. Alright. Is my game supposed to be quiet? Okay, no, it's not. Okay. The girl stares up at the chair, seemingly dumbfounded. Suddenly, the monitor in the gym flickers to life. As I expected, Teddy appears again in that costume. The kid getting the cut by the Baltimore barber, the funniest one. Facts. No, I'm not on a hot date. I have to fight this girl now? He's not saying anything completely straight, but he's obviously hinting that he knows I'm worried about Nanako. I know that saving Nanako is important, but I can't leave Miss President here alone and abandon her to this world either. So I feel Teddy's word is causing me to doubt myself. And Miss President raises her voice.
Hey, you! You're the ringleader of this mess, aren't you? What's the idea? Raising a ruckus like...
She sounds like Janice from Friends. If you guys ever watch Friends, she sounds like Janice. Teddy trying to help you score. You doesn't need help. He scores everybody. Is it just me or is the audio out of sync? Is it? No, I don't think so. Stop, bro. Don't say that. She speaks as fast and clearly as she had when I first met her. After getting a clear look at her, I feel like I've come to realize where she gets her courage from. You just ruined her for me? Bro, that's literally Janice's voice from Friends. She truly wishes to protect their school. Her strong awareness of her duty is surpassing her fear. But Teddy on the monitor looks annoyed and sneers at Miss President. It's incredibly detestable. I can't believe that Teddy can even make such a malicious expression. Could be like an Italian New Jersey accent. That's also another one, yeah. What the fuck? Sit, puppy, sit! He has absolutely no intent of dealing with her. Yo, can I like... How do I change the volume? I feel like the voices aren't as loud. Can I save from here? How do I save? Alright, next time I ask me to bookmark, I'll fix it. How many accents do New Yorkers need? I don't know, but there's so many. Her accent is giving bada bing, bada boom vibes. He has absolutely no intent of dealing with her. Seriously, Miss President turns bright red in humiliation from being brushed off like that. This is enough. Take a step forward to put myself between the monitor and Miss President. Leave this to me.
I'll take it from here. It's alright. There's nothing to worry about.
Hey, I'm walking here. I'm walking here. Miss President's lips are trembling. She must be angry that there's nothing else she can do herself. Bulmer like fresh jitterlang, young jiggling the snack and Putin. I can't do Bulmer, man. I don't want that danger to be in vain, so I turn to face the Teddy and the monitor.
Pretty harsh, Teddy. Hard to believe a womanizer like you would say such things.
What's so attractive about a shameless liar?
Yeah, what is good with Teddy right now? I know he has to be controlled.
Something about her?
Never heard truer words. Is she the fifth element now? Fifth element? The way he said that makes it sound like as if there's some history between the two of them, but as usual, he doesn't bother to give any details in his answer.
Sensei, your opponent's getting tired of waiting for you.
Who's my opponent?
Come on down.
Who is it? It's gonna be Chie. After I line, another cloud of smoke rises from the floor, but this time it's Yukiko who appears. Oh.
Oh, thank goodness you're safe. What's the matter?
It's nothing. Are you alright? Has anything odd happened to you?
Odd? No, I don't think so.
Yukiko seems alarmed to see me in a defensive posture. I feel my shoulders relax in relief as I shift my weight to stand normally. It seems that she hasn't been affected like Yosuke had. I don't think I'd been that tense though. Now that's the Yukiko I remember. She's as sharp as always, exactly when we need her. She's not being confused, and I can immediately ask her for her help. I try to explain what I need from her.
Might be in here. I'm heading to the announcement room where Teddy is.
Yukiko's your first main in this game?
I need you to protect this girl for me. She might be a victim of all this.
I motion towards Miss President standing next to me. Yukiko looks at me in surprise. I don't blame her though. But what Yukiko said next was even more surprising.
Why do I have to do that? It's not like I know her or anything.
I'm not going to help her because I don't know her? Is that really what she's saying? I can understand that she might be cautious when meeting someone for the first time, but would Yukiko really think that way? It's got to be the same as with Yosuke. That same uncanny sense of wrongness is coming back to me when I hear Yukiko speak.
Yukiko, not you too.
Oh yeah. It's the boss theme. You guys are here that can put her back to full. What? That's OP. What the? That's glitchy.
Calm down and listen to me. Can you understand what I'm saying?
Huh? What are you saying all of a sudden? I can hear you clearly. What did you mean by you too?
What? When I try to question her, Yukiko's expression returns to normal. I can't tell anymore. She doesn't look like she's being controlled by someone. Am I overthinking this so much? At the very least, she doesn't seem enthusiastic about this P1 Grand Prix.
This is probably a trick the enemy is playing on us. They're trying to get us to fight each other. I'll say it one more time, Yukiko. I'd like you to protect this girl for me.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I don't know how to put this. It just feels like you're being really selfish.
Yukiko relies too hard on range? Oh.
You always help people who have nothing to do with you, and I admire that. But where does that leave us? It's always your friends who get put in danger because of your self-centeredness.
I'm used to hearing her voice, but her words are scathing. I'm convinced now. There's no obvious change in her attitude like there had been with Yosuke, but something must be warping Yukiko's words too. Her words may sound like a sound argument, but she means something else. I don't care if someone who isn't related to me gets hurt. That's definitely not something Yukiko would say. Real Yukiko would never say something that disrespects the value of a life that way. Don't be deluded. Whatever happened to Yosuke is happening to Yukiko too. I don't understand the details, but Yukiko hasn't had a complete change of heart. Let's fight.
What the? You can?
When I draw my sword, Miss President quickly tries to stop me, but I can't answer her right now. If a battle will clear up this pointless misunderstanding between us, then the time to fight is now.
Ooh, now that's our senpai. You'll show no mercy, not even to a girl if it's for your own goals.
I'm on default settings. Is easy mode default? What the fuck? Rise! I ignore the tones being delivered in Rise's voice. Even if our words aren't getting through to each other and we have to fight without understanding what's going on, we'll come to an understanding later. I have to believe. Both myself and my friends. I hold my sword to the side to protect Miss President who's standing behind me.
But you need to stay back. Whatever you see here, try to stay calm. Promise me you will.
Oh, death by fan. What happens next will probably surprise her greatly, but I doubt Miss President will run away. She's already shown me how strong her determination is. I glance at her over my shoulder. Although she looks worried, she still gives me a slight nod of agreement. Now time to do this. I must end this as quickly as possible. Persona. I concentrate all my senses to summon my strength of heart. My persona, Izanagi. If I allow myself to go easy on Yukiko, she will surely defeat me. Yukiko smiles faintly and takes her battle stance. She resisted the idea of protecting Miss President, but she seems to have no qualms whatsoever about fighting me. There's definitely someone else controlling her. Alright, Yukiko's black hair forms graceful arcs in the air as her persona Konohana Sakuya rises behind her. That's right, the usual Yukiko should have a beautiful heart like this. Wait for me. I will save you. Alright. Place a bookmark. The unconquerable... Alright, Snow Black.
Finally.
Oh shit. Okay, no, okay. Stop. Oh no, she really is a ranged fighter. Yo, what the? Yo, she's cooking me. Oh, this is embarrassing. Okay, there we go. Damn. I just gotta get closer. If I'm closer, how do I block? It's not letting me block. Okay, there we go. Boom. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm cooking her right now. Okay, no, I'm not. Fuck. Okay, down. No. I was trying to do the super move. I don't know how to do it. Get out of here! Hold back to block. Got you. Holy shit. Oh, it's only one round? Oh, okay. I thought it was 2 rounds. Okay, never mind. I'm like that. Different. You need 100 SP, bro.
The winner is you, senpai.
Damn.
What an utter
She was stronger than Yosuke. Hold up. Let me go to the main menu real quick. Try quarter circle 0 next time. Well, I don't know what the fuck a quarter circle is, but options. Okay, options. Okay. Sound and language. Okay. I want to turn the voice volume up. I think everything else is fine though. Oh shit, hold on. There's different sounds? Got you. Hold on, what is this? Uh-huh. God, only have to realize. Waste your time and hating country guys. Now I face out, I hold out, I reach out to the truth I learned. I'll break away. Can you let me up? Can you let me up? Can you set me free from these? I learned the world and the lost between us all. Alright, that's just that one. That's the regular one. Oh! Uh-huh. Yeah. Alright, you're taking too long. Snowflakes isn't in this game? Yeah, it doesn't fit, but still. Okay. Oh. 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 Okay. Oh, this is the ending credits theme, right? Okay. Tanaka's Amazing Commodities. Okay. I'm just trying to listen to a little bit of each because there's a lot of songs here. That Awakening song? Which Awakening song? Give me the name. Okay, this is the portable theme, isn't it? Okay, this one sounds familiar too. Son. Pursuing my true self. Oh. We are living our life. I can't get my mind out of those memories. Still music keeps on tuning me from the world of my soul, removing us from my mind. Those long days passing by from the dark, like late summer, they slowly fade away. Finding ways from my favorites to play from through my scars. Those. All right, what's this one? Okay. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Uh-huh. It's a war out there every day. You gotta admit, you gotta play for the rules. It's gonna be cool. Oh my god. Oh, what is this tango? A New World Fool. Okay, this is definitely from Persona 3. I recognize that one. That is not in any magazine. You can see it on your TV screen. Oh. True story, okay. The Arena Naked Mix. Okay, I don't know that. The Hero from Junes? Nope. Like a Dragon? Princess Amagi? Yeah. I don't think I know any of these. Maze of Life. Okay, I know this one. I know this one. Light the fire up in the dark hour. No. Oh, this is from the Minecraft dungeon. Revelations? Mitsuo. Okay, this is Mitsuo's dungeon. Oh, this is the XP summary song. Or the shuffle time. This is Persona 3's after the battle. Maze of Life is... Oh. Oh, that's just random song. Okay, this is the arena. Best friends? Don't care. Okay, Persona... I'm sorry. Oh, your affection! It takes too long. Oh, I love this song too. This is taking me back. We're gonna be here all night listening to music and we're not. No, I did not mean to come here for this. I only came here to turn up the voice volume. Didn't you say that you were going to take a look at the original P4A opening? Was that not the original opening? The second one that played, was that not the original opening? Baby, I need you. Heartbeat, heartbreak. Oh, it's a night dorm. It wasn't an opening? Okay, I felt, alright. Oh, okay. Alright, so we'll watch it after, at the end of the stream, I guess, because honestly, I'm here right now. So dance while I put you in a trance. When the moon's reaching out to the stars, to the estrellas. Oh my god. I never felt like thinking this would last forever. Okay. Oh. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, I don't recognize this one. Okay. Sounds like P3. Okay, I think we. All right, I think we're circling around now. Okay. 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 Huh? Mr. Easy going, okay. The Joker. Blood Red Moon. Youthful Spirit. Trying to find things I recognize now. Twinkle Star. It looks familiar. Do they have any, like, P4 anime songs in this? Okay. I feel like some of these are just like... Okay. There we go. Castle. Castle! Sauna. This is kanjis. Border of Insanity. Ooh. Secret Base. Secret Base was a fire theme. Oh my. This one was a really good theme. Shadow. Crisis. Master of Shadow. The Almighty. Ah. Calamity. Deep breath, deep breath. The witch comes from the darkness. Striptease. The arena. Snow Queen. Time Castle. Long way. Unavoidable battle. Adventured act. Basement. Master of Tartarus. Danger Zone. I'll face myself. Music blues. I mean, muscle blues. The fog. Reach out to the truth. Alright, alright, I'm done. Alright, I came here. Okay, game options. Oh, my game is on normal. I'm gonna leave it on normal. Or do you guys want me to put it on hard? Also, I'm not doing a tutorial on stream. If I'm doing a tutorial, I'm gonna do that off stream. It's a fucking tutorial. I'm raw dogging this game. Alright, let's get back though. Damn, this thing hasn't been flipped yet? Oh, these are probably different characters. Okay, never mind. Yeah, there's a lot of content in this. Man went on a side quest. Facts. Whoa, 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 what the heck? Where's my bookmarks? Oh, here it is. Okay, there it is. Okay, never mind. I got it. Okay, ready to read this?
I love all this animosity.
Animosity.
These cocky, self-righteous friends showing how they really feel by beating the crap out of each other.
What is going on with them?
The real thrill of the P1 Grand Prix.
I don't care to hear any more of Teddy's jests. I still have reservations about fighting against my friends, but I now know that there is no other way to save them. I'm resolved to do what must be done. Also, there's no knowing if Teddy and Rise have been affected just like Yosuke and Yukiko had. I mean, obviously, I feel like they have. If they are, then there's no use in trying to talk to them through a monitor like this. That's the conclusion I've come to. But Miss President seems to have other ideas.
How much further are you gonna push this? Why are you doing it anyway?
I really do not like her voice, if I'm being honest.
These guys are friends. What's so much fun about making friends?
Like, I low-key want her to be the puppet master behind all of this now. Mr. President vents her frustration at Teddy's image on the monitor. But I was a bit surprised at how she worded it. She seemed more upset that he was making friends fight each other, not why he had dragged the entire school into this mess. We've only just met, but she clearly sympathizes with us and understands the pain we're going through. I'm embarrassed, but proud at the same time. A girl with such compassion would be a great student council president. It's no wonder she was elected to represent the student body of Yasogami High.
All right. Thanks, though.
It's not all right. This is...
She's still worked up and she lashes out at me. Perhaps her heart is a little too honest. Her anger sets my mind at ease. She's right. What General Teddy is doing right now cannot be forgiven. I glare at the monitor.
Sorry, but you're not getting your wish.
What?
Did you think this would be all it took to break us apart? That it would make us hate each other? Sorry to say, but that's a huge mistake on your part.
Let them know, you. Talk to them.
I believe in my friends. They'll never get taken in.
Let them know.
You're so stupid. What kind of sensei are you?
I'm warning you now. If you really are Teddy, then we'll get you back to normal
Oh.
no matter what it takes. Even if it costs us our lives. But if you're an imposter, hiding behind Teddy's face, I will make you pay for Teddy.
What is he talking about, bro? This is what I mean. School council has God status and anime facts. I wish I was in Japan and I was a student council president. I'd run the world. I'd run the country. Teddy scoffs and turns around. The monitor suddenly switches off, suddenly turning on us without any signs of remorse. That's not like Teddy at all. No, he's most likely not the real Teddy. Seeing the anger in his face only strengthens my suspicions. Someone must be taking Teddy's form to make it look like he's the one committing these acts.
That girl's come around.
I immediately rush to Yukiko's side. I'm sorry.
Yukiko, are you alright? I'm sorry I couldn't go easy on you.
No, it's okay. You aren't your usual self, but I could tell by your eyes that there was
Okay, so she
something
knew too.
I'm sorry too. Did I hurt you?
Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry for beating your ass, Yukiko.
I sure wouldn't want to get into it with you again.
I'm sorry for beating your ass in a way that you wouldn't want your ass beat. I try to pass it off as a joke, and we look at each other and laugh. Things are going the same way as they headed with Yosuke. It's becoming clear now.
Did I say things that offended you earlier?
Yes. You did.
She probably said something. I probably said something about her bad cooking. Yukiko hesitates as if even remembering it is a difficult experience. What in the world did my illusion say to her? I bet it was something horrible. Whoever's doing this is certainly finding the most annoying way of getting us to fight. But what I said to her probably doesn't matter. Yukiko's so hesitant to bring it up, so I tell her not to worry about it.
I don't need to know what I said. I just wanted to see if my guess was right. It looks like our enemy has the power to confuse our senses. My first opponent was Yosuke, and he told me a similar story after we fought.
Huh? You said something bad to Yosuke-kun too?
No, he said something bad to me!
You sure you want to know?
Yeah, if I'm the only one admitting to what happened, that's not fair, is it? That curiosity is in line with the Yukiko I know. I evade the issue with a smile and call out to Miss President who's standing behind us.
What kind of people are you? Oh, right. We used our personas.
She doesn't know what that is.
We should at least explain to her what's going on.
I mean, yeah, she is. Alright, I guess. If Daddy you says so, then I follow. She did see everything that just happened. This would be a good opportunity to tell her everything. I introduced Miss President and Yukiko to each other and fill in the parts that I had left out in my previous explanation. I tell her about the personas. I tell her that we're actually in a world inside the television, and I tell her how the scenery here changes according to the hearts of the people who enter it. She looks doubtful while I'm talking, but considering that she's just seen our personas only moments ago, she doesn't immediately deny it. Still, it seems that she can't accept it after all. She crosses her arms as if lost in thought. On the other hand, it seems that Yukiko didn't know that Yasugami Hai had a new student council president either. Yukiko apologized for not having paid attention to the elections in April. Yo! I think she's fibbing us.
And that's it in a nutshell.
I think this Miss President is fibbing us.
So, that's what you meant by falling into a TV.
Yeah, which makes me believe this school could be a part of your mind that's materialized.
An imposter? I don't know. But I don't know, man.
This school came from me?
She came out here randomly. Her existence here doesn't make sense. Sus.
I'm not surprised. Why is it different this time around, though? Usually the victim's shadow appears first.
That's right, I had doubts about that too. There's a reason why it's dangerous for people who can't use their personas to enter this world. Besides the obvious reasons, such as not being able to escape and being unable to protect themselves from shadows, a person's shadow separates from them. The shadows that split off are strongly attached to the original people they came from, and will try to harm them in order to become independent identities. I hadn't given it much thought since Miss President seemed so energetic, but it's still possible that this has happened to her as well. I put this together with the conversation I had with Teddy a moment ago and came to a conclusion.
Teddy, who's hosting this tournament? What if he's actually this girl's shadow?
Oh.
I noticed he got agitated when I called him an imposter. A fake Teddy would mean he's someone else using Teddy's form.
I see. If this place reflects Miss President's heart, her shadow must be here. And right now, the strongest...
Oh, interesting. That's right. We both saw an illusion that, at the very least, the enemy has the power to dilute our senses and make us see and hear things that aren't here. On top of that, it can alter what others hear and say and see us do. If it can do that, then I can easily see that our enemy can use that power to change its appearance. That means it could be impersonating Teddy and leading this tournament. That still leaves a question as to why it would take on the appearance of someone it doesn't know. I've seen shadows in the past that took on bizarre appearances, but this is the first time I've seen one impersonate an existing person. Does this shadow have some kind of objective? When I come to my senses, I see that Miss President has turned pale and is staring down at the ground. All this talk of shadows in another world doesn't seem to be reaching her, but she seems troubled at the thought that she might be causing all this trouble. I'm about to tell her that the actions of her shadow aren't her fault, but Miss President rises to her feet.
Check out the announcement room. That General Teddy's behind the whole shebang, right? And if you came from me,
okay,
then I gotta own up to the responsibility. A student body president, I can't let this go.
Who elected you?
You're being reckless. We'll take care of the shadow. You need to...
What? Get out of this TV world? And how am I supposed to do
Yo.
Go on.
Can I duct tape her mouth? Okay, that was pretty funny though.
Well...
Her eyes are filled with the fires of determination just as they had been when I first met her. Her sense of responsibility and her awareness of her duty say that she will never back down.
Cousins in the announcement room. And you're gonna go save her, right?
Sounds like,
might
yeah.
Not be as strong as the two of you. But I'm no slouch in a fight.
Yeah, but you can't do anything against shadows.
Wouldn't it be better if we went together?
No.
But I guess.
Don't you understand? This world is...
I know it's dangerous. But there's gotta be something only I can do to
Do you have like heals? Do you have like meds? Yo, what was the good meds in Persona 4? I know Soma was Embalm of Life and like Precious Eggs. That was Persona 3. I don't remember the good heals in Persona 4.
I can't leave after causing so much trouble. Making friends fight each other.
Yeah, it's unheard of.
You don't want to waste time arguing, yeah?
Miss President declares this in a voice that brooks no argument and takes off running. Yikes, I wasn't expecting her to behave rashly like this. Remember how fast she can run. If I'm going to go after her, I need to go at once or I'll lose her.
Please, you
Chug
have to go after her.
Right. Yukiko sees me hesitate and knows exactly what to say. She's right. There's so much we don't understand, but there's no way the investigation team can let a victim run off to die. Yukiko ignores the fact that I'd be leaving her here alone and tells me to follow a girl she's only just met. This is the exact opposite of the behavior she'd been displaying before the fight. Now that is the Yukiko Amagi I know. I'm ashamed that I had even slightly let myself be confused by the way I had heard her speak before. And I did answer her. I'll come back for you no matter what.
I believe in you.
Chug Splash, Slurp Juice, Med Mist, the same. Yukiko nods to me and I turn and begin running as fast as... Well, I guess I didn't have to rely on items too much in Persona 4 because I had Yukiko running the show. Bandage Bazooka. I have to rely on the faint echoes of footsteps ahead to pursue Miss President through the school. I can't use my memories from the school in order to navigate because the invisible walls are everywhere, but the announcement room is upstairs. That obviously limits the path so that she can take. I will catch up with her no matter what. Okay. Chug Cannon. Big Pot. Alright. I'll probably do one more fight and then we're done for today. Next fight is most likely gonna be Chie. I've been running after Miss President for a while, but I still can't catch sight of her. She's so fast, it's almost supernatural. I even begin thinking that her path may not be hindered by the invisible walls. Wait a second. Now that I think about it, she's not a participant in the P1 Grand Prix. She didn't appear in the introduction video, and even though she'd been there when I faced off with Yukiko, she wasn't affected by the rules. Could she be able to walk through these walls? If so, then catching up to her would be quite difficult. Just as I'm thinking this, suddenly a blue door appears in my path. I've seen this before. This is the entrance to the Velvet Room. I don't have time to deal with this, or so I think, but when I consider the timing of its appearance, I can't help but feel that there must be a reason for it. I make up my mind and reach for the door. As I walk through the door, I feel a slight sense of lightheadedness, and I close my eyes reflexively. Slurpfish, shieldfish, flopper, small fry. When I open my eyes, I'm seated in my usual position, and Margaret is smiling quietly at me, as if nothing is different. When she sees that I've noticed her, she speaks as if aware of my impatience.
You seem flustered, but time has no meaning here.
Okay. Margaret politely points this out, knowing that I'm in a hurry. Time is meaningless, huh? Thought I had figured out a few things about this room, but it seems that there's still more. It seems that there's still more for me to learn about it. If time doesn't pass while I'm in this room, then I should concentrate on what she's about to tell me. Once again, as if reading my thoughts, Margaret smiles.
It seems you've emerged victorious and have come away with a piece of the truth. Though
Okay.
you are in a garden of deceit, you have the
Hell
vision
yeah.
to go forward.
Red fish, blue fish.
Very
Kamehameha. One fish, two fish. Dr. Seuss versus Shakespeare.
Is that student
Was
council
Shakespeare racist?
president's
Because I know
shadow
Dr.
really
Seuss
the
was.
cause of all this then?
Who can say? All I know is that you are getting ever closer to the truth.
Well,
There is
this is very
one
reminiscent.
thing I
Oh,
can
what can you
tell
tell me? Margaret's golden eyes are fixated on
If
mine.
that girl's shadow is the cause of this misfortune, she will face her trial. But it's separate from your fate.
Okay.
You have your own trial to overcome. Keep that to heart.
Interesting.
My own trial.
I don't mean to, but I repeat what Margaret just
Everyone
said.
sees various things in you that draw them to you. Salvation, hope. I myself find fascination in watching over you.
Okay, well, your sister let Makoto pipe. Well, how come you don't let me pipe?
Fate may not be the author of your trials, but you are destined to be tested.
So that Dr. Seuss was a woman beater? Or he did something bad to his wife? I think you're thinking of Babe Ruth. But Dr. Seuss probably did it too, I don't know. Margaret smiles mischievously and nods towards me. Another slight feeling of lightheadedness passes, and I return to that otherworldly school, my bad. The blue door is nowhere to be found, as if it had never been there to begin with. I look up. Still don't understand what my own trial is supposed to be, but for some reason my mind has cleared up a bit. Place a bookmark. Alright, so yeah, I'm doing one more fight and then we're getting off stream. Well, I watched the original opening and then I'll get off stream. In any case, I need to keep chasing after Miss President. And now I immediately see a recognizable feature, her long ponytail. I found her.
It's too dangerous to go alone.
I think Dr. Seuss made like politics cartoons. Nah, didn't he like say the hard R and like have very racial, racist statements and stuff, and a lot advocated for like not letting immigrants enter the U.S. Okay, yeah, exactly. Miss President turns around in response to my voice. She's smiling. I wasn't expecting that at all.
I'm impressed that you managed to catch up to me so quick.
Okay, this calmness. Had she expected that I would follow her? I'm beginning to feel like she's toying with me, but I understand now. Nothing I can say to her will change her mind. There's no helping it then.
Promise me that you won't leave my side. And you can't do anything rash if you can't agree to those terms. I'll have to force you into protective custody.
What the hell? You're speaking like Dojima right now, you?
This is a matter of life and death for you.
Sure thing. Then let's get to that announcement room together.
Alright, good thing she understands. I thought that I'd be able to keep her in check by saying that her life was in danger. She didn't even seem to take notice. She just shrugged and accepted my proposal. She's quite hard to deal with. I'm not sure if she knows how I'm feeling, but she speaks up.
Mind if I ask you something?
Go for it.
What is it?
There's a moment of silence. Just as I'm about to ask her to go on, Miss President continues.
Tough, being forced to fight your friends, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. You don't gotta.
Either way, we're smoking that Seuss pack? Indeed. She must be thinking about my fight with Yukiko. True, I'm slightly hesitant to talk about any of this, but it's a question that must be answered. That's how it feels to me.
You're right. If I could avoid it, I would, but I believe in my friends.
You mean your friends won't hate you after the fight?
Nah, they know it's for an important cause.
You think they'll understand that you don't really want to fight?
I don't know.
Yeah, both, yeah.
I mean, there's no way we'd fight each other without some kind of reason.
Will she believe that answer? I study Miss President's face, but when she opens her mouth, she has an unexpectedly gloomy look in her
What
eyes.
if you had to kill each other?
What? Kill each other? I truly hadn't anticipated that question. Caught off guard by how I hadn't even considered it. It's true, there's no guarantee if this General Teddy won't suddenly decide to make us fight to the death on a whim.
Sorry, that was probably over the line. I don't know why I
Yo,
said
she's
that.
giving me like villainous Adachi vibes if I'm being honest.
Let it happen.
But I feel like they're making it more obvious here. Even if I was forced into a situation, I would never follow that order. That's all I can say right now. But after hearing my answer, Miss President cast her eyes down again. After seeing that behavior, how do I put this? I felt a sense of incongruity. Why could that be? Something doesn't feel like her. Could Miss President be carrying some unimaginable burden that she has yet to confide in us? Is it so heavy that she would ask that question of me? Speaking of which, if General Teddy does turn out to be her shadow, what does that mean about whatever repressed thoughts she truly has? Suddenly it seems that her courageous and cheerful demeanor are a mirror image of that, and a slight sense of fear chills my spine. My thoughts race through my head while we walk down the hallway. Oh shit.
What are you doing?
I thought I broke my nose for a moment. It's that invisible wall again. Even though I should have been expecting them, I'd relaxed my guard and walked right into one. I hold my nose and wave away Miss President, who looks concerned.
There's an invisible wall. I don't think I can go through.
I'm back, Babesicles. Cheese is literally Teddy. Facts. He does give off Teddy vibes.
An invisible wall? Oh, that must have been why you broke out of the mime act every now and then. Well, if I can pass through, it must only be blocking the tournament fighters. This world sure is out there.
It's weird. Miss President walks right through the place I bumped into, so that must be the case. As I'd imagined, Miss President is unaffected by these walls. Is it because she's not one of the fighters in the Grand Prix? Of course, if General Teddy really is her shadow, maybe the normal rules don't apply to her. Oh no, this is definitely... But Yasogami didn't have windows like this. The entrance of the school building is ahead of us. Perhaps worst of all is that the wall I just walked into is blocking me from reaching there. I just have to find some other way. No, there are walls there too. And the same can be said for the direction towards the entrance. A thought crosses my mind as I check back the way we had come. It's as I thought. Another invisible wall had formed where I just passed and I can't go back. With walls in every direction, there's nowhere I can go. I'm trapped. If I can't go anywhere, this can only mean one thing.
Be careful. This probably means...
The moment I call out to Miss President, General Teddy appears on the monitor in the entryway. It means my third round in the P1 Grand Prix is about to begin. Yo, how many rounds are there? You know? There aren't this many rounds in Grand Prix. Like, there's not more than like 3 or 4. I don't think.
Is your snout okay, Sensei? Jeez, you're such a klutz.
You're still using that form? It's getting old.
Facts.
Why don't you just show your true
Yo,
self?
he sounds so badass.
God, peevish. I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
I was intentionally trying to rile him up, but he wasn't falling for it. It looks like I'm not going to get him to reveal anything that way. I quickly changed tactics.
So who's my next opponent?
Ooh, now you're getting into the spirit of things. Let me guess, you're starting to enjoy
2 more after this one, then change chapter? Oh, really? Oh, shit.
Okay.
So it's gonna be Chie, Kanji, and I'm assuming Naoto, maybe? That would be all my friends, so I guess that, yeah, that makes the most sense. The general doesn't pick up on my intention and loudly yells out what appears to be his pre-battle catchphrase. Smoke pours out. Teddy on Monokuma timing, to be honest. Facts. And who should appear from the smoke but the person I was expecting to see? 4 of us enter the TV together. I've already fought against Yosuke and Yukiko, then...
That's what I thought. You're the last of us, after
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, I had a feeling you'd be next, too.
Who have you fought already? Chie laughs along with me. For the moment, there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with her words and actions, but I can't let my guard down around her. But whereas Naoto, she didn't go in with me? I mean, yeah, but like, she could have came in later. They got Rise and Kanji to go in without us. Why can't they get Naoto? Or am I gonna have to fight Teddy myself? After all, I felt the same way when I encountered Yukiko too. As they say, the third time's the charm. I have to see if Chie is in her right mind. I decided that the best way to do that is to be calm and start a conversation with her.
You know what they're doing, right?
Before I can begin to explain, Chie cuts me off.
I know. The stuff we say gets twisted around, so we end up fighting each other.
I'm not gonna lie, she's probably just happy to fight.
Don't worry. You're the son of a bitch who left us as soon as the last case ended, but you're still our good friend.
God damn!
I mean, you have it easy. You're just fighting your friends.
Aren't you fighting your friends too?
Killing over and over, all because of you humans!
What the fuck? Now this is obvious. She is clearly not herself. It's so blatant, her words don't offend me at all. Moreover, it's not just out of character, but she would never say anything like that. And you humans? That's as good as confessing that you're not human. Alright, carnivore, was it? Miss President is watching us from nearby. She looks more dumbfounded than worried, still. What she had said at the end caught my attention. I had to keep killing over and over?
About killing, huh? Miss President was talking about it earlier, too. This must be.
Naoto chasing the bag right now, don't disturb her. Facts.
It hurts. It hurts. Hurts.
God damn.
I'll give you a taste of the pain they put me through!
Yo, those lip flaps are so inconsistent. She's not even trying to sound like Chie anymore. I can't even begin to understand what she's talking about. But if a shadow is intentionally making people say these things, what does this mean about Miss President? Killing each other? All because of humans? What kind of secret past could the new student council president of Yasogami High be harboring? No, now's not the time for this. I'll have to look into this after we've cleared up all the confusion between us.
Let's do this, Chie.
Allow it, low budget studio? I mean, it's fine. Honestly, I would have preferred that there was just no lip flaps. I ignore her words and draw my sword. Immediately, Rise's voice echoes through the area as if she was waiting for this.
Well, round 3 of the P1 Grand Prix already. Word on the street is that the carnivore may have a slight advantage.
Okay, this one might be the hardest one because she is actually a fighter.
All talk and no skill. Managed to eke out a win this time?
I'm literally 2-0, so get off my dick, bro. You're not the real Rise, so I can disrespect you as much as I want. Kanji story is gold. I can't wait. I can't wait to do all of them, man. Alright. If there's only... Use the insta-kill? I don't know how. Yo, if there's only 2 more battles after this, I think I might just finish out Yu Narukami's chapter. I have school tomorrow, but whatever. I'll be awake. Actually, no, I do have homework. Okay. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Okay. Oh shit, god damn. Yo, I can't dash? I keep trying to like dash. Fuck. Hold that. Yo, Yukiko is way harder than this. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, chill. Boom, 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 boom. He's a Nagi. Oh, she blocked. Alright. That was easy. Spunky dragon with deadly legs. Burned your burst? I don't even know. I don't know, bro. Yosuke beginning is the best part of this arc. You're almost done with his story? Alright, so I might as well just finish it. I've won. I lower my sword and begin slowing my breathing. I don't believe I've injured Chie too badly. Considering this is my 3rd time having to do this, I feel like I'm getting pretty good at not having to seriously wound people in the fight.
Wipe that smug look off your face. This isn't fun.
Move forward twice to dash? That's what I've been trying to do. General Teddy has seen that the fights ended without any injuries and spits his words through the monitor. The image on the monitor then disappears without anything further. Let him say whatever he wants. I fought all the friends I came into the TV with, and none of them are hurt. All that's left is to head to the announcement room and make sure Nanako is safe. Then we'll be able to go home together. I walk over to Chie and help her off the ground. She's come back to her senses and she seems a little sheepish. Man, you are no challenge at all. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
Hey, that's mean. Man, you are strong, though. I'm kind of shocked at how much of a difference there is between us.
Well, I did train with you, so I kind of know all your moves. Look who's talking. I've never been kicked around so badly in my life. I'll wait for Chie to reach her feet and then tell her everything that's happened up to this point.
The others are safe too? What a relief.
Chie is so relieved that she sits down on the floor once more. I can't help but smile at that reaction. She really does care about her friends. Yeah, these are the people I believe in. Seeing us exchanging smiles like nothing was wrong, this president sounds perplexed when she speaks up.
You guys really are tight, aren't you? Makes me jealous.
What's good, Josie?
Well, we did spend a whole lot of time together last year because of that case. Sure, I was surprised to hear such weird stuff coming from him, but I know he'd never say any of that.
Facts. That's called trust, guys.
Who are you?
Did you just realize? Oh, I forgot about that. I quickly introduced Miss President and tell Chie that she may be a victim of this case. But Chie looks again at Miss President suspiciously.
Huh? The student council president? You mean ours? That doesn't seem right. I remember the new president being a guy.
Did I not say that this was fibs?
What are you saying? I'm the student council president. Who else would I be?
Did I not say that this was a fib?
I'm pretty sure, though. Maybe if you told me your name, I'd remember.
My name?
Miss President stops moving. What's going on? She can't tell us her name? That's not that strange a question, is it? But for some reason, Miss President seems unable to answer. I sense some kind of incoherent melancholy from her. Chie and I share a tense glance.
My name's...
What's wrong?
My... memories... No, I don't want to fight anymore. Why do we have to kill one another?
Kill one another? I gasp when I hear the words fall from her mouth. I don't know what's crossing her mind right now, but she's definitely not acting normally. I glance at Chie, then try to approach Miss President in hopes of calming her down. Never mind, so it's gonna be Kanji and her that's I'm gonna fight. Forget Naoto. Without warning, Miss President begins flailing her arms as if trying to ward off demons that only she can see. Chie reaches out and touches her in concern. Miss President's arm catches Chie and easily knocks her aside. What power! I barely manage to catch Chie before she slams into the concrete wall. Still, this sudden breakdown. What in the world's happening to Miss President? Once I've helped Chie back to her feet, we carefully approach her from both sides. This theme is banging, by the way. This would be a little rough, but it can't be helped. We can't ask her anything while she's like this. But at that moment...
What?
No way.
Before I know it, Miss President's flying through the air. She was jumping. For a moment, I can't comprehend what I'm seeing. This is no ordinary leap. She was at a standstill, but now her entire body is suddenly up higher than my head. Her jumping ability is unbelievable. She and I look up in astonishment as Miss President kicks off the ceiling to change directions and lands at a full run.
Who is that girl? Did I say something to offend her? She did mention something about her memory.
Bro, what is up?
Come to think of it,
I think this one is from Adachi's dungeon? It sounds familiar.
She was on the verge of getting them back.
What kind of memory would make her go nuts and run away like that?
I can't answer Chie at all. What if you had to kill each other? I hear Miss President's sad voice in my head. Chie apparently wasn't expecting me to answer, and she continues.
I'll wait here. Make sure you rescue her, okay?
Her voice is strong and confident. To drive the point home, she pokes my chest with her finger as if ordering me. Even though she might be in danger herself, she's still worrying about the others. All my friends are like that. That makes me really happy right now. I ask Chie if she'll be alright in her own. She fires back, let me worry about that. Let me worry about that. I nod to her and begin running after Miss President once more. I will save her, no matter what. Don't you have to worry about running into a wall, man? You might break your nose again. Even though I was running as fast as I could, the invisible walls keep preventing me from making much headway. I attempted to strike at the walls with my persona, but nothing happened.
So many invisible walls, one after another. Miss President can pass through them. I don't know if I can keep up the pursuit.
The announcement room is still my destination. There's no way to know if that's where Miss President is headed as well, but if there's a shadow waiting for me there, I'll need to get there anyway. Teddy and Rise should be in the announcement room, and if Nanako is being held captive, that's where she should be. That's where she'd be as well. I have to keep running, but yet another wall blocks the hallway. At first, I think that this is a dead end. I realize that I can cut through a classroom and come out of the other side of the wall. It's forcing me to enter the room rather than letting me go straight. This probably means I brace myself and put my hand on the door. It's the classroom! The moment I step inside, a familiar voice echoes in my mind. Wait. I don't remember how the front of Narukami's classroom looks, but this looks a lot like Makoto's classroom. Except, was the locker there? No, that's where the teleporter guy was. But the inside looks like, oh my god, I genuinely can't tell what school we're in.
Hi. Senpai! Can you hear me? Please answer me!
That voice. Is that you, Rise? The real one?
Her voice isn't coming from the PA system. I'm actually hearing it in my head. This has to be the work of Rise's persona.
Thank goodness. I've been all alone since that weird fake Teddy captured me. And then you were
Finally.
all fighting each other.
Now we're just missing Kanji, Naoto, and Teddy, and then the gang is back together. Neither classroom look like this? What the heck? What do you mean? The structure is literally like this. The chair is facing that way. The board... This is just a basic classroom with 2 doors. They all look the same. What do you mean? I can hear the relief in her voice. She sounds so different from the insensitive and rude voice that had been coming from the PA system. This is indeed the Rise I know.
Where are you now, Rise? Can you locate where I am?
I'm sorry, I don't think there's time. I'm stuck in the announcement room. Please, Senpai, you have to hurry. If you don't, he'll...
Yo, her voice actor is going crazy. The voice actors and actresses are going insane in this game.
Rise!
I love it.
What's wrong, Rise?
There's no answer. The communication has been cut off. Has something happened in the announcement room? My heart begins racing. The enemy made us fight each other as participants in this tournament, but they had captured Rise as well? It's clear to me that they must have been worried about her using her persona's powers to tell us the truth, but that's not important right now. If she was just captured to prevent her from contacting us, then the enemy must think of Rise as being less valuable than those who had to fight. She sounded okay, but who knows what might happen to her now. I have to
Pardon
hurry.
me for interrupting while you are lost in thought.
Whose voice is that? That sounds familiar. A hand brushes my shoulder, and surprised I jump away and draw my sword. I can't believe that. That sounded like Fuka. I can't believe that I let myself get so lost in thought that I didn't know someone until they touched me. This is the second time I let myself get so distracted. I've gotten used to having my friends with me while we investigated last year. I can't pay attention to the entire world on my own. I need to brace myself. Oh no, it's Aegis! I meant Aegis. I swear I meant Aegis. I swear I meant Aegis. I said Fuka. I meant Aegis. I look up and see another unfamiliar face. A girl, blonde hair, and striking blue eyes. Wait, a girl? Her face and voice seem human-like, but the rest of her... There's metal everywhere, all over her body. For a moment, I wonder if this is just an elaborate costume, but I can see the interior framework of her body where her joints connect.
I didn't mean to startle you.
Oh my god! I'm so happy right now! Rise had shield but got hit for 200?
You're...
It's nice to meet you. My name is Aegis. And no, I
Oh
am
my
not
god!
human.
Oh my god! Oh... I was not expecting the crossover yet! I love this so much!
You are the one from the introduction video, listed as the Sister Complex Kingpin of Steel, Narukami-san, correct?
I guess that's me. The question catches me off guard. I wasn't expecting a complete stranger to call me that. And did she say she wasn't human? It's, well, when Yosuke called me by that stupid title, I knew it was a joke, but when a stranger says it, it sounds like they truly believe it. Ha, this is a pain.
Nanako is important to me. But calling it a complex is stretching things.
I just got the SpongeBob fit on right now. No, wait a second. I was trying to play it off, but I ended up blurting out Nanako's name anyway. Calm down. I need to take this conversation away from the subject. I clear my throat and try to start over.
Aegis-san, was it? Why are you here?
Our primary objective is the destruction of shadows, but we have come to this world on a different mission.
Okay.
Destruction of shadows.
She fights shadows, but how can she do that if...
Does that mean...
Yes. I have a persona as well.
Oh my
body is
god!
a machine. Personas are the strength of the
Two worlds colliding! Technically, Aegis is the main character of Persona 3 now. Now that Makoto is dead, she took over the realm of main character. So these are the two main characters, like, talking to each other. Just as I thought. I'm surprised to find another Persona user outside of my group of friends, and a robot on top of that. I can't come to grips with all of this. From the way we were talking, she seems just like a normal person, only in an interesting suit. She is a fool. True, I've seen stories on the news about robots looking uncannily like real humans. But isn't something like this far beyond those? So I can't help but believe the evidence of my own eyes. I mean, I've been hopping in and out of the TVs for the past year. Who am I to say what's strange or not? Aegis Arcana is a fool just like the rest of the pro tags. Yeah, she has a wild card. Perhaps the technology behind her creation has supernatural roots of its own. I find myself growing more and more interested in how she came to be here, but I have to put that aside from now. Something I need to find out from her first. This P1 Grand Prix is so similar to the events of last year, but to think that it would involve someone like her. I don't have a clear picture of everything that's happened, that's for sure. I calm myself, and ask her what I feel like, what I feel would tell me what she's doing in this
What
room.
is this mission of yours?
She opens her mouth to respond, but just then, the monitor inside the classroom turns on. It's at that moment that I suddenly remember. It's likely that I'm going to have to fight here. I've forgotten about sensing that when I entered the room.
Ah, so that's where you got to, Sensei. I've been looking all over for you. Ooh, who's the honey? Were you in the
Why do you always think I'm trying to score, man?
As if you didn't know. You're the one who lured us both here.
Oh my, did you figure it out? I didn't have a choice after those guys decided on their own to horn in on the fun.
Those other guys? What are you talking about?
Boy, Sensei, you know what's coming next.
Damn, I'm gonna have to fight Aegis. What persona is she gonna use? Is she gonna use Athena? Or is she gonna use Orpheus? The general on the monitor gives me a twisted smile. Could Aegis-san's mission be something that would cause him trouble? I can't figure out what his motives are. But he's using us to crush each other. In other words, she's the next challenger that's being set against me. Aegis-san seems to understand this as well, and is staring at the monitor with quite
Sorry about
animosity.
this. Do you know the rule of this tournament?
Only the victor of each match may move on. Yes?
I don't like how she sounds robotic, though. I thought she She sounded more human at the end of Persona 3. But she's back to her robotic
I have
voice.
nothing against you, but I'm in a hurry.
This game kind of ignores the answer.
Neither of us, in other words, can back down. Then there should be no hard feelings.
Actually, no, it does sound kind of human-like. But I still hear the hint of robot. By the answer, like, she was talking like a normal human. Aige-san is refreshingly straightforward about this. She immediately takes a fighting stance. A bitter thought comes to me. It's tough being forced to fight one of my friends, but having to hurt someone that I don't even know is just as bad. Another thought comes on the heels of that one. I don't know this girl. Perhaps her appearance here means that there are urgent problems that an ordinary student like me can't fathom. What gives me the right to stop her on her mission? Shouldn't I know what's at stake before I take that from her? Thankfully, it seems that she hasn't gone mad like my other friends. Perhaps the enemy doesn't care about clouding the minds of people who don't know each other. If we're still capable of understanding each other, then we should talk this over before we do anything.
That will not do. We will speak more of this after one of us wins.
There's a mention of what happens in the answer, but since she's a wild card, it's not hard to imagine her getting Athena back. That's true. And this game can't ignore the oh, never mind. I was gonna say this game can't ignore the answer of Makoto's still dead, but he died in the regular one. He died in the journey. Aige-san says this so quickly as if she's reading my mind. For a moment, I'm struck by how she could have known what I was thinking, but I realize that she's right. What good would it do for us to talk things over? True, the loser cannot leave this room, but until we have a battle, neither one of us is going anywhere. It doesn't really matter if we can come to an understanding or not. Until we have our fight, none of our goals are going to be accomplished. If that's the case, then it's better if we don't hear about each other's problems before we fight. That could be why Aige-san hasn't told me anything. This must be her version of kindness. I silently ready my sword. Aige-san appears to smile slightly when I do. Right, I'm not going to give up on what I'm fighting for either. I need Nanako and my friends to be safe, and I have to make sure that Miss President is okay. I will use everything I can to protect them. To thank her for her consideration, I make it a point to announce that I'm ready to start the fight.
Here goes. There's no need to hold back.
They explained in one of the stories that she talks like a robot on purpose to get away with being a bit silly. Oh, okay. She is stated as the full arcana in the select screen. Got you. Metis is a color skin for Aige, so she is there spiritually. That's true with the Elizabeth story, but Metis is never mentioned. But yeah, still okay.
Indeed.
I love that. Right, this is peak right now. I love crossovers. I've been telling you guys this throughout my entire Twitch existence. I love crossovers. Aige looks badass in this game, bro. I love this game already. I love this shit already. Athena. Alright, Aige.
Finally.
She has hooves. Okay. Damn. Chill. There we go. Boom. Boom. Easy Zanagi. Damn. I'm just spam. I'm a spammer, guys. I'm a spammer. I have no talent. Boom, 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 beat. Yo, she's really like stuck. Yeah, you're not doing nothing. I'm cooking you right now. Oh shit. Oh shit. Chill. Oh, I see how to block now. He's Nagi! Boom, cooker. I get slaps in this game. Heartful Cry remix, let's go. I guess you're made, but she's one of the most complex characters to play, so you're not very good. If you look at the top right while fighting, you can see the stupid nickname they gave them, so I guess is the Heartless Armed Angel. Damn. I wasn't paying attention, I was too busy beating her ass. Narukami's is different.
Now that's the sensei I know.
Yo, Narukami's built different.
Serves you right. Keep suffering. Friend against friend.
I mean, she's not really my friend. I don't really know her like that. I guess was weird. I could never get her down. A machine with the power of a persona. She was made to fight shadows, but I had no idea what she was capable of. I feel like my mind's been drained even more than my body. It angers me to see that the general is watching over us with an expression of joy, as if we were some performers for his amusement. I look up and glare at the monitor.
I don't know why you're making us fight, but it's pointless.
So in this game, all of Seeds gets their ultimate persona, but the investigation team only gets their first personas. Okay.
We aren't fighting because we hate each other. The reason we can fight is because we respect and trust each other.
Spoken like a low growl. That's the only sound I hear. The real Teddy's never made such a hateful sound. It's actually rather scary.
You're such a dumbass. What's with you?
Whoa, who's that sound? Who's that sound in the back? The image on the monitor distorts along with that outburst. The general is having trouble remembering to act as someone else, and his face bulges and ripples disturbingly as his hate pours through the screen. Any pretense of copying the adorable stupidity of the real Teddy is gone now. Notice that the voice spitting out these hateful words is not Teddy's either.
Trust? So what if you don't hate each
Is that Miss President again?
Destroyed them with my own hands. You should all have to go through the hell I've suffered. See how it feels to destroy everyone you call a friend. If I knew this was gonna happen, I would have made the rules so you had to kill your opponent to move on.
The general on the monitor continues to
What are you
rage.
talking about? Why did you set this tournament up?
The moment I say that, I feel all the dots have become connected. When Miss President had asked out of the blue if we were going to be forced to kill each other, that ominous muttering of killing one another, were these both something that had come directly from her past? Maybe she had been forced to fight against people she didn't want to fight. She'd been forced to destroy something that was precious to her? There's no way to know for sure, but it's possible. Considering this, it kind of explains why her shadow would have created a tournament like this. That is, she wanted us to feel what she went through. It's all about which personas are more recognizable. Narukami is such as had no timeline. He wouldn't max the social links for his friend facts. Hey, King J, you got a couple nice videos that you'd like to share. Would it be nice for you to play them on stream sometime? Can you please share them here? Right now we're playing a game, so if you send me them on Discord and if I'm interested, then yeah, maybe after we're done playing. Yo, what the fuck? Am I live? It said my. Am I live? It said my thing was red. Hello? You guys hear me? You guys see me? That was weird. That is what she wanted us to feel what she went through. I might not be entirely correct, but I feel like I'm close to the truth. I just asked General Teddy about my suspicions, but I'm considering raising my voice. Stream died for a sec? Okay, cool. Is that Elizabeth? Someone comes crashing through the ceiling. What in the world? Rush over to Aegis to protect her from the falling debris. Oh shit. Oh shit. When I look up, I see a young woman emerge from the cloud of dust. Oh shit. When I look up, I see a young woman emerge from the cloud of dust. While not as strange as Aegis, she seems a little uncommon as well. But even besides that, why did she have to come through the ceiling? The room has doors. It makes no sense at all. I was about to get to the heart of the matter with General Teddy, but the monitor in this room has been destroyed along with the ceiling. Though she seems oblivious to my confusion, the girl cocks her head and apologizes again.
Oh, please excuse me. I didn't have the faintest idea that someone would be here.
Oh,
faintest?
Faintest?
Fiend, something along those lines at any rate.
Huh? What the hell is she talking about? Who in the world is this person? Wait a second. That blue suit she's wearing, it looks familiar. And with that silver hair and golden eyes, could it be?
From the Velvet Room?
Ma, is this what's known as being hit on?
No!
Forbidden ritual where one human approaches another based solely on appearance and bets on the inner self being equally attractive.
I mean, that's one way to put it.
What? No, I'm not hitting on you. You just remind me of someone I know.
Okay, so that actually sounded like I really was hitting on her. No, it didn't. No, I need to stop thinking about that. In any case, I need to ask her something.
Do you happen to know anyone by the name of Margaret?
Margaret?
When she repeats the name, her face seems surprisingly youthful. I'd been taken aback by her bizarre speech and actions, but could this girl be younger than me? Her profile simultaneously evokes the images of a pondering philosopher and an innocent girl. I can't figure out exactly how to speak to her. You sound exactly like Adachi there. Well, they do share the same voice actor. Should I be more polite? I guess that doesn't matter too much. Anyway, worrying about the niceties, nice teas, nice ties, niceties, nice isn't the most important thing right now.
Actually, we should introduce ourselves first. I'm Yu Narukami.
They really ramp up Elizabeth's personality from here on out. She's so funny, it steals the scene every time.
Ah, that had slipped my mind also. My name is Elizabeth.
I like her voice better here. She sounds better.
To hear that name fraught with memories in such a mundane, remote
It's really hard to fuck up Elizabeth in a spinoff. She was almost made for them. I feel like you're about to be right. She thinks of this world as a mundane place. That's confusing. Yasuo Inaba may be out in the countryside, but I don't think it's as bad as people say. The girl Elizabeth suddenly bows elegantly to me.
Indeed, my sister's name. Can I take that to mean that you are another guest of that room?
I see. So she's Margaret's sister. That would explain why she reminds me of her. I wish the you guys see like the border like from the text. I wish it changed to blue when Persona 3 characters were talking.
Well, I guess that's the case. It's true that there was a time when I visited that room.
Yeah. Igor, Margaret, and now Elizabeth. Oh, so is Golden not a thing in this game? Because there's no mention of Marie. Seems there are more people who call that place home than I thought. I think I'm glad I met Margaret last year instead of this girl, facts.
Why is a resident of the Velvet Room here? Did Margaret send you with a message or something?
I am currently utterly neglecting my duties.
One of the videos is 2 hours long? Post it in video suggestions, Cowboy. Post it in video stream suggestions. I'm not watching the 2 hour video, by the way. I'm not watching the 2 hour video. That's crazy. I'm currently neglecting my duties.
So
that doesn't really tell me much, and I have no response anyway. So what possessed her to come blasting in through the ceiling instead of using the door? Decide not to bother asking her that. I've met so many different people over the last year, but trying to have a conversation with this girl is like trying to ride a wild horse. Arena was in development the exact same time as Golden. So, oh, okay. She's just going to ignore the direction I'm trying to steer us towards and just veer off whenever she wants. Best to just hold on and go along for the ride then. Maybe if I pay attention, she'll tell me something worth my time. Even if I try to ask her any questions, she'll likely be confused anyway. Just as I'm having that thought, the girl seems to have noticed my hesitation and starts to talk about herself. Her eyes are lit up with a sincere passion. She really is a hard one to read. Am I gonna have to fight Elizabeth?
It may take a very long time for it to be realized. In order for my wish to be granted, I require a power much greater than what I have. The power of the wild card that changes bonds into strength.
P4A, you had the later stuff, gotcha.
Feeling that the key lies
Oh, okay, cool. The intro, which is Burn My Dread. Why would I watch the video if it's just the song that we've already heard 20 billion times? Did you post the video? Just post the thingy and I'll see what it is and I'll see it myself. Power the wait, I want to repeat that. In order for my wish to be granted, I have a certain desire. It may take a very long time for it to be realized. In order for my wish to be granted, I require a power much greater than what I have. The power of the wild card that changes bonds to strengths. She's trying to bring Makoto back.
I know a little about the wild card, but
I feel that the first glue to granting my wish lies within that power.
Glue?
Glue? Influenza.
Influenza?
Something along those lines at any rate.
What the heck? She's having trouble coming up with the right words, but I can hear the sincerity in her speech. Sincerity. Probably. In other words, I think she means that the power of the wild cards is related to her desire and came here. I don't think it's worth it to ask how she knew that I had the power or where she found out about it. Just as I'm struggling to follow the meandering path of her conversation, she brings up an outrageous suggestion.
Might I suggest that you and I fight?
That Makoto dick was that good, bro. Makoto had Yukari and Elizabeth fiending over him. What? Someone please tell me how she reached the conclusion that this was a good idea. I don't think I have a chance of talking her out of it, though. But of course I have to try, so I say, give me a break.
Oh, how excited this is making me. My expectations are ascending.
Her fight is a nightmare?
Mach speed.
What persona does she even use?
I'd like for you to show me the potential slumbering within you.
Let me make sure of something, just in case. You understand what I'm saying, right?
The Natos?
At work?
Isn't that death?
Such parlor tricks can get stuffed.
I see. So you're actually in your right mind here. That's kind of, impressive.
Well, maybe she understood what I meant when I mentioned the illusions. If that's so, then she at least must have some idea what's going on around here. And even though she might understand it, she still wants to fight me? I wonder, though. If she's unrelated to General Teddy's plans and invited herself into the tournament, do the usual rules apply? Let's think about this. Elizabeth-san taps her foot on the ground and takes a fighting posture. She really does want to fight. The huge leather-bound look in her hand opens as if by itself. A torrent of power pours from the open book with a blue light. I can't believe that this strange girl has such unimaginable power. She seems so aloof. No, it may be more correct to call it an air of imminent violence.
All right.
You posted it? Okay, cool, Cowboy.
Be able to hold back.
We won't be able to hold back, guys. Let's do it. To be honest, I was really only saying that in hopes of bluffing her. I have absolutely no room to hold back in this fight. I hurriedly cast off my fear and focus on the upcoming battle. There's no room for doubt. I need to hit her with my full strength from the start. Even if I were to fight her with the intent of killing her, I'll be lucky not to end up dead myself. At least that's how I feel. Elizabeth-san calmly begins the battle.
Let us do this. Your fate is in the cards.
Alright. Let's do it. Place a bookmark. Alright. Thanatos. The lethal elevator attendant? Is that what it said? The lethal elevator attendant. Yeah, that's what it said. She opened up with him? Damn. Wait, she has to use 6? She just put me in her book? Yo, who's that in the classroom? There's like silhouettes in the classroom. Alright, chill, bro. Okay. Okay. Fuck. Oh my god, bro. Yo, she's about to run out of her personas. She only has one persona left. Oh yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Bye-bye. That's cake. She is inevitable. Elizabeth is really good. She stole Makoto's coolest persona for herself. I like Messiah more. That wasn't that bad. Yukiko was still the hardest fight for me. That's a cool graphic. I like this graphic. Okay. Just when I thought I managed to throw her off balance, Elizabeth-san gets back up elegantly. What do you mean you don't see Messiah? No, I'm saying I think Makoto's coolest persona is Messiah. That's what I'm saying. Suddenly, I feel an intensity build up in the air. Don't tell me that she hadn't been taking this seriously at all up until now. In the next moment, I'm swallowed into a torrent of power like a leaf being blown into the air, without the slightest understanding of what's happening. My vision blurs as I'm spun about, and before I can tell up from down, the floor jumps toward me and I'm slammed into the ground. Am I going to lose? As my consciousness fades, I see the faces of my friends and Aige-san, all those I'd fought against up until now. It's like that story that you see your life flash before your eyes just before you die. Some people like to think that particular Thanatos is Ryoji. Oh. Am I dying? Can I really accept that? I'll fight as much as I have to. In order to save my friends, I have to keep fighting. I've come so far, I can't lose heart now. I desperately force my legs to move and manage to stand up again. Elizabeth-san shuts her book with an air of finality.
I see. I am quite content with
There's a
this
persona
outcome.
you can only get in New Game Plus, and it's just
true strength.
an OP different looking Orpheus? Really? Oh shit. Cowboy already said I'm not really interested in the live action thing, so yeah, I'm not gonna watch that. I see. I'm quite content with this outcome. It seems you possess true strength. Orpheus Telos. The unyielding torrent of power suddenly ceases without warning. Is it over? Even as I come to understand that, I continue to stand stock still, unable to move.
I believed you were at the limits of your stamina after the battle against Aigis earlier. In actuality, your heart almost gave in during your struggle with me. But each time you faltered, the many hearts supporting you gave you strength, helping you to rise again. She sees the potential. She cuts herself off and nods to herself, as if to confirm some suspicion. This was truly an intriguing battle. I believe our encounter has borne much flute.
Okay.
Flute?
Flue? Chimneys. In any
What?
case, I am quite pleased.
Even after a battle she acts like that? I feel like a fool for believing that she really would have killed me, even if it felt quite real at that time. Can't believe any of this. My legs give out under me and I sink to the ground. Maybe she understands how I feel. Elizabeth-san looks straight into my eyes.
May I ask you something? To continue fighting in order to prevent an undesirable future. It is a path of endless hardship. Would you still choose to walk it?
Margaret had said something similar just before this tournament had begun. Hold on, let me read that. To continue fighting in order to prevent an undesirable future, it is a path of endless hardship. Would you still choose to walk it? Am I reading too much into this, or is this like another like allusion to Makoto? Because technically he made himself a seal, so technically like his soul is like continuously fighting to prevent an undesirable future, and that's the path that he chose. I don't know if I'm reading too much into it, but that's how I interpret it. How I had overcome the ordeal concerning last year's case and opened the door. Margaret's and Elizabeth-san's words come together in my mind.
Yeah. Working for a better tomorrow isn't just a one-time thing. The tomorrows keep coming.
I feel like every like wildcard user has to have that mentality. To be honest, not that much dialogue alludes to the answer. I mean, it's not about alluding to the answer. It's just that's just alluding to the very end of Persona 3. That's just alluding, yeah. Opening the door is necessary, but it's not what's truly important. What's more important is making sure that you follow the path that's beyond the door. Only once you have that path in mind does it matter whether you've opened the door or not. That's how I feel.
I would keep fighting for the future we want.
Elizabeth-san smiles. It seems the former dweller of the Velvet Room is pleased by my answer. How do you know that she's the former dweller? I mean, alright, I guess that maybe she mentioned it? I don't know. She must have chosen a path of her own at some point and is doing everything in her power to see it through. Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions, but I feel as if I'm able to understand her a little better now.
It's time for me to bid you adieu. By your leave, I, Elizabeth, am out of here.
This was a good appearance from Elizabeth. I liked her appearance. Loved it, actually. With this, Elizabeth briskly walks out of the room. She caused me some trouble, but I've also learned something about myself as well. I think I'll call it a draw. As I wave goodbye to Elizabeth, I hear Aige-san getting to her feet behind me.
Are you alright? You shouldn't force yourself to move.
I was concerned at first, but Aige-san doesn't seem to be very hurt or damaged or whatever you would say. She was likely just knocked out. I had absolutely no chance of winning if I'd gone easy on her either. Just getting ridiculous.
You are very kind. We've only just met, and yet you're worried about a machine like myself.
Huh? Isn't that normal?
Aige-san laughs at my confusion.
Seeing you smile like that, I don't know. I just can't think of you as a machine. You have a heart, right? Then it doesn't matter whether you're man or machine.
Yo, Narukami is so goated. Like, I love him so much. Aige-san stops laughing and thinks deeply for a moment. But after a few seconds, she looks back up at me with a serious look in her eyes. I can't remember if this is a Persona 4 song or 3 song. I'm pretty sure it's 3. This is a Persona 3 song, right?
You have defeated me in single combat. That will make it difficult for me to continue forward.
There's 3, right? Okay, good. Just making sure I didn't have the wrong overlay like a dummy.
But I believe I can trust you. Will you listen to my mission directive?
When Makoto's dying on the roof, okay. I have no reason to say no. I look Aige-san square in the eye and nod reassuringly. And so Aige-san told me about her directive. It was truly surprising. There was another case involving personas and shadows outside of Inaba, even before our adventure last year. She is a weapon with a heart created with the express purpose of wielding a persona to fight the shadows. She believes that this current situation came to be because someone had stolen a similar weapon and caused it to enter the TV world.
So, there's another girl robot with a heart like you? And she's the cause of all this?
Is it that Labris girl? Labris?
We came to this world to retrieve her, my older sister, the 5th generation anti-shadow suppression
there
weapon.
There it is.
Labris.
Labris.
Is in this world somewhere.
Please don't take this the wrong way, but is there a reason you're not interested in those videos? Is it because of copyright? No, it's because I'm just not interested. Nanako, Miss President, her shadow, and now Labris? I have a mountain of tasks to accomplish now. But even though I have a lot to do, I can't ignore any of it.
Tell me more about Labris, and I'll do what I can to help you get her back.
Labris.
Unfortunately.
Aigis has Makoto's power. You beats Aigis' conclusion. You beats Makoto. Thank you. Facts. Aigis-san's expression clouds. She said that it was a machine, that she was a machine, but she really is no different from a human. As I ponder this, I listen to what she has to say. It's discouraging.
So you don't know what she looks like, what she can do, or what equipment she's loaded with.
Basically, all she can tell me is that Labris is a robot who's built to look like a girl. Wait a second. I did meet a girl I didn't know in the TV world, Miss President. Could Miss President be Labris?
Is there a possibility that she looks, well, more human than you? You mentioned earlier that she was your older sister, so I assume she was built before you, but...
My sister was an older model, a prototype for the 5th generation to be exact. It's doubtful that she would look more human than myself.
Then there's no way Miss President could be Labris. Until at first glance that Aigis-san was machine, Miss President appears to be completely human. Never once considered that she might not be human until just now. Yo, did they change the way her name's spelled? I swear it hadn't. Nah, yeah, in the opening, it had an E, and it had Kuma there, so I'm assuming, like, that's just the Japanese, like, the Japanese, damn, what is it called when it's in, like, words? And not, like, kanji? Or here, oh, damn, I don't know what it's called. Everyone's considered that she might, okay. That just makes things even more complicated. What in the world is going on inside this TV?
In any case, I'll keep an eye out for her. But right now, I'm heading to the announcement room.
Let's do it.
If Labrys is the cause of this, then I'm bound to meet up with her eventually.
Damn, I shrug slightly. I don't want to be so grave. Aige-san must sense what I'm trying to do and smiles. Katakana, that's what I was thinking.
Thank you. I will trust my sister's fate to you.
Of course. I give Aige-san a determined nod and run out of the classroom. Okay. Alright, so we're back to just straight P4 action. But man, what a busy Golden Week. I have to make sure Nanako's okay. Find Miss President, unmask whoever's masquerading as Teddy, and now search for Labrys somewhere in here? This wasn't happening. I'd be kicking it with my friends at the Jeunesse food court. Yukiko was trying to be coy, but I'm pretty sure that big bundle she was carrying was a boxed lunch she made for us. As to how it might taste, well, let's not get sidetracked. I'm sure we'd all have enjoyed it anyways. Eventually, I would have called Nanako over and we would have brought some snacks together. There were things I wanted to buy from the Shiroku store. And maybe I could have made it to Sozai Daigaku in time to buy the last of their special croquets. I wanted to talk with the owner of Daidara and get some books from Yomanaido bookstore. I'd have had a steak bowl at Aya, hung out with the fox at Tatsuhime Shrine, waited for my uncle so we could have dinner, and tomorrow I'd have gone fishing. If the one who ruined my vacation and caused all this problem was the same person who stole Labrys, and if they've truly brought Nanako back to the TV world, I will never let them go for that.
I'll make them pay.
As I run on, I come across yet another blue door. Perhaps it's a sign that I need to calm down? Sure, I may have lost my cool for a moment.
Here? Again?
I reach towards the door with a relaxed smile. Alright, Marge. Margaret is in her usual position. I glance around to see if there's anyone else in here. It looks like her nutcase of a sister isn't here. Margaret notices me and sighs, a seductive sound that also conveys annoyance.
It seems my sister has caused you some trouble, though this may mean that I'm not the only one who is drawn to the light of your potential.
There's a hint of tenderness towards her sister in her words. Her sister must be important to her. I can tell from the look on her face. Do I look like that when I talk about Nanako? Margaret pulls herself together and speaks again.
You have gained new resolve by overcoming many doubts and falsehoods.
A new resolve. I find myself nodding along.
You have reached the threshold of truth. But man's hearts are mutable. That is why a resolve to continue fighting is more important than any one victory or defeat.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand.
But this will be a difficult battle without end. Are you equal to the challenge?
The way she puts it makes it seem as if she was testing me. I don't respond immediately and think about the question. It would be lying to say that I'm not worried. I know that my heart can be swayed by change. There's no knowing what will happen from moment to moment. But even then,
my friends. If I'm not alone, I can do it.
What merch am I getting? We're gonna talk about that most likely Saturday.
I see.
Cause I want like more people on stream so we can talk about it. Margaret nods slightly in response.
I have heard your answer, but it's not enough. Remember what I told you before? The heart is shaken more by a single action than by 1,000 words.
As she smiles, my vision begins to blur. I hear words being repeated. I have reached the threshold of truth. Everything that's happened during the course of this case runs through my mind. The new appearance of the TV world, this tournament pitting us against each other, the student council president, and a fake Teddy. My encounter with a weapon with a heart, Aige-san, searching for her sister Labrys, and the determination that I've gained through these constant battles, what I must accomplish. How do I show what I've decided through my actions? Space a bookmark. Okay, so that should be it, right? Chat, am I supposed to keep going? It seems that the number of invisible walls has decreased. Could this mean that the end is near? Just as I think that, I hear a familiar voice. Am I supposed to continue? Only dialogue left? Okay, cool. That was Miss President's voice. It was coming from the door to the announcement room. I finally made it. I opened the door to the announcement room and rushed inside. Oh shit.
You're finally here! Hello, Sensei!
Would I be interested in what?
Congratulations! How does it feel to have won the P1 Grand Prix?
The general smirks at me as I pass through the door. Behind him, Miss President and Rise. When the two of them see me, Miss President looks confused while Rise's face lights up with joy.
There you are, Senpai! You're late!
I have to stay cautious of the general, but I signal to the girls that everything will be alright now. The general is closer to them than I am. I can't afford to make any reckless moves just yet. And there's one more thing I need to know.
Teddy, where's Nanako?
I look around the announcement room, but Nanako is nowhere to be found. The general's face distorts with an ugly
Nana-chan's right here. See?
Slowly, the general extends the arm that was held behind him, and there was Nanako. Her arms are clutched to her chest, and she slowly takes a few steps towards me, obviously frightened. After taking a step forward, I noticed something bizarre. The general disappeared? For a brief... Oh, is he gonna take over the body of Nanako now? Or take the shape of Nanako? Look how cool Teddy looks, he really is just me? A monster? That's not the real Teddy! For a brief instant, my full attention had been focused on Nanako. The general had been standing directly behind her, but now he's gone. Could he have gone somewhere else that quickly right in front of me without me noticing it?
Bro.
While I'm confused about the general's disappearance, Nanako weakly calls to me. Being in the TV world is obviously taking a toll on her. She totters towards me unsteadily, looking ready to collapse at any moment. I can think about the general later. I have to save Nanako right now. As I reach out to her, Risei yells.
Senpai, no! Nanako-chan's not there!
Nanako's not here? What is she saying? She's right here. Just as I'm about to say so, my hand stops. Something's not right. I try to look into Nanako's face once more, and in her eyes, I saw madness.
Oh, so close! Just a little more and Sensei would have been a goner!
A Munster cheese pun? I love you, cheese. Never change.
You bastard!
I'd barely reacted in time to draw my sword to block the attack. The general suddenly appeared out of nowhere to attack me with his cane, and I get a second look at him as our weapons clash together. I see the madness in his face, the same madness that I had seen in Nanako's only a moment before. That's when I noticed that Nanako had disappeared. What's going on?
You've got it wrong, Senpai. It's all been him from the beginning.
He really has a sister complex? No, he just wants to save his sister. What the fuck?
You can make whoever's looking at him
Put the
see
nerd
him as
alert
someone
emoji.
else.
So he's not actually taking on other forms?
No, he's just distorting the things you see and hear.
Can't he be doing that right now then? How do I trust anything? What do I believe? That's right, the enemy is able to control what I see and hear. I realized that after all the battles I had today, the seeing Nanako had made me forget all that. The general laughs at this.
It's hard for me to show someone who isn't here. But you actually saw this Nanako girl? You're hopeless.
Just like how my friends hadn't actually gone crazy before our fights, Nanako had never been brought into this world in the first place. The appearance before me is a fake. He distorted our senses all to make us suffer. But just as I thought, he couldn't deceive Risei's persona abilities. That's why he kidnapped her, to keep her from warning us during his tournament. Now that I know that, I pushed the general's cane away and jumped back towards the girls in order to distance myself from him. Good. Now I'm between them and the general. I then look straight at the one behind this bizarre situation.
Who in the world are you?
You still can't tell? Seriously.
The Featherman song from the two modern dancing games, it seems like DLC, so you likely won't see when playing the dancing games. There's quite a bit you'll miss out on with the DLC. If I have to pay for it, I'm not buying it. I'm sorry.
Fine then. Here. Get a good look.
Unless y'all sub up. If y'all sub up, then things might be different, but so currently I am broke. And I have to spend the Twitch money I got on Adachi merch. So, yeah. Whoa, what the hell is this? It is Labris. You guys want to dish out $2? You buy the you give me $2 and buy it for me then. Yo, Cheese, are you smashing? Damn, so this is Yasogami's Aegis? Whoa. Oh, never mind. She is devious. Maybe.
I am a shadow.
Oh no, that's Miss President's shadow.
That's my face.
I saw metal limbs, golden eyes, a ponytail, and a mirror image of Miss President's face, even though she was standing behind me, trembling.
You wanted to see what I am?
May gets subs and complains about buying the gold. I'm not complaining about buying the gold. I'm just saying I can't spend money on one thing if I'm spending money on this thing. I have no problem buying the Adachi merch because that's what the subs were for.
Why does she look like me?
That's its true form. That thing is your shadow.
Just don't say the words.
This is a shadow?
Don't say the words that you're not me.
She really
Labris and
came
Aegis
from
both built with
inside me?
0 cake. Rise tries to calm Miss President, but the girl shakes her head in denial and squeezes her eyes shut. While Miss President refuses to look at this mechanical-looking being, I now understand what is going on. Because this isn't the first time I've seen a robotic girl before. All the facts match up. The way she was able to run so fast without so much as breathing heavily, even in the TV world. The sense of wrongness that I'd had when Miss President asked me about killing my friends. The way she avoided telling me her name. That superhuman strength when she hit Chie. And that incredible jump to get away from us. Also, Labrys isn't even a bad person. This is just her shadow. And the shadow's ability to interfere with the senses of other people. Just as Margaret had said, all the pieces to the puzzle were laid out before me. They've all come together and now I can see the truth. She is indeed Labrys. Labrys, another weapon with a heart, stolen by someone unknown and thrown into the TV world. Created this school and forced us to fight our friends. This deep-rooted depression regarding her past memories, all of this took the form of Labrys' shadow who manipulated everything here.
Labrys, don't look away. If you don't accept her, she'll get even stronger.
Yo, that's why Metis is the best robot? Hold on. What if when we get to, like... Never mind. It's not a what if because it can't happen, but I'm saying, I wonder how it would have looked like if, like, Junpei, Yukari, Mitsuru, if they were in the TV world and they had to face their shadow as well. But they already have Persona, so they've already, like, faced their true self, so it wouldn't work. Miss Prez, Labrys, only shivers when I call out to her. There has to be some reason why she believed that she was the student council president. That's just a disguise, more for herself than for us. No matter how comfortable it is, it's only there to cloud her eyes from the truth.
I don't know what your past was like. It must have had some painful memories, but you have us with you now. We're going to get you out of here.
You wouldn't know how to share money without being scammed, so you won't... No, I'm not asking you for money, cowboy. Do not give me your money. Maybe best you see the DLC stuff on YouTube and stream. Just an idea. You can maybe use those live action videos as openings to your streams. Though you don't... Yeah, I'm not doing it. It's an idea, but I'm not doing it. The stream intros are things that are that are personable to me. That's my stream intro, you know? So yeah, I'm not really looking for suggestions on stream intros. Respectfully. Call out to Labrys while keeping an eye on the shadow. The shadow is the darkness within a persona's heart. Unless it is accepted by the person it came from, it will never disappear for good. But with that in mind, all we can do is watch over her as she accepts this darkness within her. I don't see how this is just dialogue. Like, am I not gonna fight this shadow? That's kind of whack. That stream not happening until like at least 2 months from later? Yeah, it's not happening until I finish this game. We'll have to protect her when the shadow goes berserk and tries to kill her. But Labrys continues to shake her head and tremble violently. My words aren't getting through to her. Yeah, I know, that's the dancing games. That's what I meant. I know what you meant, dummy. I'm not playing the dancing games until I'm done with this game. Little boy. You hear that? Your friend is trying to tell you something. The shadow laughs shrilly. It continues to smear more poison into Labrys' heart.
Feel my pain. What it's like having to murder one another. That sadness and pain and anguish. Everything went black, and I was always left alone. I'm a weapon. A machine made only to fight. No human can understand my suffering.
Yeah, but I guess can.
Stop! I've had enough. I'm human. I'm not like that.
You're not human, buddy. This isn't good. I settle into a fighting stance ready for anything, though I have a good idea about what's gonna happen. Yeah. Okay, Chiquita. The fuck? The shadow's eyes gleam with golden light. The change begins immediately. A shimmer runs across Labrys' body, and instead of the normal human girl there had been a moment ago, she has a metallic body just like her shadow. Labrys loses all composure and scratches at her arm, trying to tear away the metal that had appeared. But there was more to her change than just her arms. Her legs, waist, chest, even her head. Everything not covered by her clothing was now obviously mechanical. The reality that she didn't want to face. There are no words we can say to her. No matter what we say, reality won't change. Labrys falls to her knees and finally mutters the words I was dreading she'd say. You know, the best part about this is that she doesn't have that dumbass voice. Kanji and Teddy toys are now available? Alright guys, so that's it for this stream. That's it for this part of the stream. Damn, I can't go back? Oh wait, no, I don't wanna restart yet. Since you won't watch it, you'll tell me that Minoso's voice is very feminine? Well, that sucks. Damn. To be continued, man. All right, I like that. I like it. I like it. More unlocks as you get more endings. Cool, cool, cool. Wait, so there isn't like one canonic story in this? It's like multiple stories? I'm confused. There isn't one canon story? More. Oh, wait. For the next streams, finish the first 4 before moving on to the next rows. Yeah, I got you. Next one is gonna be Yosuke. I'm just gonna go from left to right. Do not waste your time and hating flirting guys. I hold up, I reach out to the truth. Like most fighting games, the story mostly just repeats with different characters. Got you. Can you set me free from this? Alright. The 3 rows of characters have similar stories. Got you. So Kanji's story is different from, like, you and Yosuke have a similar story, like his. And Teddy and Kanji will. Got you. Got you. Got you. Got you. So I'm assuming in that same row is gonna be Rise, but Naoto should have a different story from them. She's not even involved. All right, whatever. Let's